Ready when you are.
I just hit the button. Hey, Dollar.
Hi.
Sorry to interrupt your jam set.
A cat going like this. Speaking of which, did you see Lawyer Cat?
Yes, I saw Lawyer Cat. It was adorable and hilarious. And I want every lawyer to be a cat.
Yeah.
So.
But somebody very smart pointed out that it is a very cat thing to do, to say that you're a lawyer and that you're live when really you are a cat. Because my favorite part where he's just like, I'm here live, I'm not a cat. So good. So good.
Hey, Molly Hatchet, thank you for the sub. Thank you so much.
How you doing tonight?
Thanks, Bone Little. This is my new shirt.
Isn't it fucking cool?
Hola, Pitmaster. How's it going?
Pitmaster.
Pitmaster's here.
How you doing, Pitmaster? You guys have been having a lot of stuff going on. You guys got some new games over at Bang Bang.
Oh yeah, you got a Led Zeppelin, right? I think I saw that.
And there was it an anniversary party recently that you guys had?
Has it been 1 year?
Has it been a year? Or maybe it was like a belated holiday party.
Oh yeah.
I just remember there was like a post about
Yes.
people partying.
Man, I can't wait to party again.
Yeah. I mean, every Hot Nudge stream is sort of a party.
Absolutely. Sort of a party.
Not quite the same as a Bells night. Or a fun pinball romp. Shoot. I missed the cow. I keep forgetting about the cow.
It might work.
I couldn't tell because I was in the scoop.
Molly Hatchet says, doing well and full in the server room at the office, so things have been insane. Haven't been on for a while.
Oh,
yeah.
Things have been insane.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's kind kind of an insane time for my work too right now. So
It's also insane for Bowen Little too. He had to
weird.
work
It's
all
like
night.
a hard time to work. Maybe because it's like after the holidays and we're trying to like make up for that time.
Well, I think also people are kind of getting to a place where they feel like they can plan. I don't know. It just feels like maybe there's.
We're wrapping up into
I don't know. It's the
ramping
new
menu.
year. It's like It's still Q1, but it's the end of It's getting close to the end of Q1. Oh no, I guess it's
the
March.
middle
I have
of
no
Q1.
idea. I haven't worked in a year. I don't know what has happened. I'm clearly out of touch.
Yes, we're doing
I'm out
okay.
of touch.
It is cold. I got a heater
It
right
is
at my
much
back.
warmer out today than it has been the last. It
Yes.
was a balmy 26 today when I got in my car to come over here. So that was downright like, oh wow, I don't even have to wear my like. I'm glad I didn't wear leggings underneath the pants that I wear normally. And, you know, it was manageable. I tell you, 26 feels warm when you've been dealing with like 5.
Yeah. I haven't been out really though, so.
I mean, neither have I.
I don't.
It's so funny. I was reading this like article about. And I'm gonna try and put this drink right here. Maybe is that okay?
Yep, that works.
I was reading an article about like skincare, and they're like, oh, you know, wear SPF, and they're like, you know, especially between the hours of 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. And I'm like, I literally never go outside between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. anymore. Like, it's just not. It doesn't happen.
Right. Really, you should be taking vitamin D
Oh, well, that's a good idea.
because you're not getting any sun, and you haven't for a year.
But I just ordered. Oh, that sucked. I just ordered one of those seasonal depression lights, the sunlight lights. Because I need a new light to do my makeup, and I was like, well, it would, you know, obviously daylight is the best. And I was like, well, I might as well kill 2 birds, because a friend of mine has one of those lights, and she loves it. Like, she uses it all the time, and she says it makes a difference for her. I mean, whether it makes a difference for you or not, whether you think it's quack science or not, we live in a very gray place, especially in the wintertime.
It might be worth a try, at least.
It's at least worth a try. And, you know, sort of self-serving, it was cheaper than makeup lights. And I think it'll be...
Yeah, it's probably because it's not marketed towards women.
Exactly.
Sexism.
I actually also was reading about how one of my favorite new skincares that I just purchased, they have a men's line as well. And their eye cream for men is the exact same ingredients to the T. Like, even in the ingredient list, it's listed the same. So they're probably about the same amounts, half the price.
Wow.
It's a $20 skincare cream for men, and it is almost...
That pink
it's
tips.
even more than half, because I think it was supposed... I mean, I got it crazy on sale, but it was like supposed to be like $60.
Yeah.
And I think it's $28 for the men's side.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it, I'll just buy the men's version.
Yeah.
Because...
It's not like there's
What's the
testosterone
difference?
in it or something.
No, and like they don't add like fragrances or anything, so I highly doubt it's gonna be like, whoa, you smell like a boy. I actually kind of like the whole ambiguous smelling like a boy kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do you remember CK1?
No.
Did you never went, you didn't have, your school didn't go through the whole CK1 phase?
That
was very big.
We had a session.
That was very big in my
A session, I think.
middle school, was CK1 when that came out.
High school.
Because it was like, oh, it's a fragrance for both sexes.
I see.
And I couldn't, what? Sorry, guys. Ignore what just happened on the playfield here. I couldn't afford the actual fragrance, so I bought this, like, it was like an oil, and then I put it in my backpack, and it spilled in my backpack, so I smelled like CK1 for like 2.5 years.
Hey, Idol. How's it going?
Hi!
Man, we had trouble with our score cam today, and it looks kind of like it's getting bad again, which is unfortunate.
Well, it's matching my play, so... Yeah, we're trying a new thing with the score cam where it's actually mounted on the play field. It's like right here. I'm gonna play one more.
Yes.
And we got this, thank you, Doc Ray Stance. His stream has a mounted play field, and it looks really cool, and I like that it's like sort of head on for the DMD, but we're having some glare issues today. And we were too lazy to figure out why. It's probably because we're in a light blue room.
Yeah. I'm not going to put curtains all over my room like Rebecca wants me to.
I don't want you to put curtains all over your room. I just think, me personally, I play pinball all the time, and I'd have a hard time playing pinball in a room with no curtains on. There are windows. Mm-hmm. There are 4 windows right here. Yeah. Like, the alley can see me right now. Yes. Which I just get weird. It was something that my mom was super weird about. Like, we would move to a new house, and the first thing she would do is put up curtains. Yeah. Like, it was the thing. Like, weird. She was very adamantly about her privacy, but I think she must have had, like, an issue. There was an issue of a neighborhood peeping Tom when she was younger. So she puts up curtains. Yeah. And, you know, my a good friend of mine in San Francisco lives on the 3rd floor. And it's like right on like a main street in the Mission of San Francisco. And anytime I'm at his house, I will look out his window and I will see all the 2nd and 3rd floor living rooms. I can watch people making dinner. Yeah. I can see people doing all sorts of things. And you know that at a certain period of time, they're probably doing it. And maybe they like it. Maybe it's like that. What is that? Gramercy? Is it the Gramercy Park Hotel in New York? That's like, there's like a couple of suites that are all windows. And like they say, like you can go and like see people doing it in the windows because it's like a fetish. They're like, oh, everybody can see us. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Potty mouth.
Never heard of
gutter head.
Gutterhead.
That like makes me think that maybe my next project should make Hot Nudge Garbage Pail Kids.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
What would we do? Like, what would be like?
What would be my garbage pail?
Yeah, what would be my pinball related? I actually did look up if there's pinball related Garbage Pail Kids.
There?
I think there's one. Okay. But now I can't remember it, of course. Like, I feel like we could think of something, though. I'm gonna play. This will be my last game, and then you can play.
That's cool.
I'm hogging it. I'm using it as a microphone for me to just chat.
Ballstar69 says they lived in NYC, and you can see some shit.
You can see some shit. When people are on the 2nd and 3rd floor, it's exactly what you literally just said. They're like, well, I'm on the 2nd floor. Like, how many other people in your neighborhood are on the 2nd floor? Yeah, you would be surprised at what people can see.
Okay. But it's not just people on the street walking by. You have to look.
There are literally every single day on Facebook, in my neighborhood Facebook forum, there are people in the alleys trolling for, like, open garages to steal things, unlocked gates. You would be very surprised at how many people...
Well, someone did break into my house while I was home.
Somebody...
So...
That's horrible.
You didn't know that? I told you that story. Yeah.
Are you serious?
It was horrifying, yes.
Wait, how did they get in?
I don't know. I think I had forgotten my little dowel.
And they got in on this door?
I think so.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, we all assume that people are like us. Like, I would never do that, so why would anybody else do that? But there are some fucking gross people. There's some grody peeps. And being a lady, I just like curtains.
You know 3 of the GPK artists currently, Molly Hatchet. GPK? What?
GPK.
What's GPK? I missed something. GPK artists. Graphical... Oh, Garbage Pail Kids. Thank you, Molly.
Literally what we were just talking about 20 seconds ago? I am sucking butts.
Thank you. Yes, okay. So you know 3 of the artists? Oh my god, that's cool.
So cool.
Yes. Send us their names. That'd be cool. But, I mean, we don't have... I mean, maybe I can commission one as a gift for someone. But...
Well, what would be good pinball Garbage Pail Kids?
It would just be all the dudes that... Never mind. No.
Well, like they're usually like Flipper Fred, and then he's got like flippers coming out of his cheeks or something.
That's true.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it's usually like something pinball related.
Disgustin' Justin would be someone like picking their nose.
Justin, yes.
Hey Brian, how's it going?
Hey Brian.
Hey Ollie Ridge.
How is everybody doing tonight? It's Thursday. I do love it when our
Bang Back Brian
come along because it's
Great shot.
Ooh, let's do a
month.
USDK. That's cool. Molly, you're gonna have to share that with us when that's finished. I would love to see it. Okay, it's Thursday. One more work. Wake up for the week. That's right.
That's what's so great about Honda is we stream on Thursdays, which is Thursday nights. So it's like okay, only one more day of the week.
Yeah.
And then on Sunday, which is like. Some people don't like Sundays because they think of Sundays as being like, oh, we're so close to Monday.
Right.
But it's kind of like a cap off of a way to relax and unwind after a long, fun weekend of staying at your house and doing nothing.
I think they're both best of both worlds. It's like you want to have fun both of those days. And sometimes on Sunday you just don't have the energy or the mindset.
Sunday is like one of those days where you, like, Saturday, like, you get shit done and then you party at night, supposedly, but that doesn't always happen. And then Sunday is like, oh, okay, Sunday's like the unwind day, like, all the, like, remember all the really great TV shows were on Sunday nights, you know, like, or, like, wasn't, like, Game of Thrones on Sunday nights, or, like, there's always, like, a show.
Okay, yeah.
You know, like, where you're like, okay, it's, like, Sunday
right.
at, like, 7, it's time to, like, hunker down. I don't know. Anyway, why don't you play?
Okay.
I did pretty poorly.
That's okay. I haven't practiced this game in a while. So.
Oh, second place says great shirt, Anna.
Thank you.
Isn't it awesome? We are not playing this attack as well as you do, second place, but don't judge us.
Don't judge us.
All skill levels are valid.
I did that on purpose.
Yep.
That was all on purpose.
Everything's on purpose. You see us drain, we did it on purpose. I'm trying to think of like what we could do for our garbage pails. Like it would have to be like something Anna.
Rebecca Ragin
Rebecca. Ooh yeah. And like what if I like it's me like smashing the glass and like getting bloody hands or something.
Yes, that's great.
For some reason I thought anaphylactic Anna, but that's like horrible.
I'm just shocked.
Yeah, you're just like shocked.
Okay.
Or
something about tilting would be good.
You failed every single prediction on your last stream. Oh no! Slingshot Sam, nice. Fuck! Yeah, the tilt is tight as fuck. You weren't even touching it. You should check it. We should check it.
It's
Just
fine.
look at it.
I know it's fine.
I know. It's real tight, guys.
If I have it tight on purpose, because I tilt
tight.
too much, alright?
Soup's tight.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Alright. You gotta put an earplug in there, that's true. Do you have an earplug in there?
I don't. I should put an earplug in
You
there.
gotta put an earplug in there.
Good call. Whoever that was.
That's second place. Second place is filled with all sorts of helpful information. Hey, UBS Kingpin, thanks for the host.
Hey!
Thanks for hosting us. Sorry, I missed that. It was a couple minutes ago. Welcome, UPS and all your buds.
Where are my shots here? Nope, that wasn't it.
What else? What is somewhat pinball related that starts with an A?
Applesauce.
That is nothing to do with
Addams Family.
Addams Family, Anna? No. Attacking Anna? Addaball Anna. Oh,
That's a good
Brian! No, but you could have like like
Too many balls.
your face has like holes in your cheeks with balls, or you're barfing balls.
Okay.
Oh my God, you're barfing balls
barfing
all
balls.
over the playfield.
Very good.
Attaboy, Anna. Oh
Good job.
goodness gracious,
Okay.
that is amazing. Ollie Rage says bingo. I agree.
Barfing balls.
Barfing balls.
We're talking
We
pinball.
could also do Becky for me
Yes,
as
that's
well.
true.
Although I usually go by Rebecca, but I have no problems going by Becky. Actually, my entire young career, that's not the right word. As an entire youngster until I graduated college, I was called Becky. And then my first job out of college, there was already a Becky. And it was confusing, so I was like, oh, I'll just go by Rebecca, it's no problem. And then I'm like, well, I like Rebecca, I like my name. I'm lucky enough to like the name that was given to me, although I could change it if I wanted to. Brian is here to think up shit. That's perfect. Rage and Rebecca and Attaboy Anna is pretty great. I might actually have to write that down, just so...
Write it down!
Just so I can have it. Well, let me just tell you, I do have quite a few projects on my list of
That's
things
true.
to do. It's not like I need more things to do. But
Sure.
think of the t-shirt possibilities.
Yes.
Think of the merchandising.
I mean, I don't think people want our
I don't know.
faces. I don't know. I feel weird about that. Ah, shit.
Well, they wouldn't be our faces. They would be like Cabbage Patch Kids.
Yeah. Okay.
Your
that's
Cabbage
fair,
Patch Kid
that's
would
fair.
have like glasses, but they'd be
Should we
broken
think
because
of
you
one-
would be barfing balls all over the place.
Yeah. Let's make up one for Jane.
Ooh, yeah. Jilted Jane? No. Rollover Rebecca. That's pretty good.
Yeah. That's a good one.
I'm just gonna write them all down. Rage and Rebecca. Rollover Rebecca. Oh yeah, and I could have just tire tracks all over me. Rollover Rebecca.
Yeah.
Jackpot Jane!
Oh,
yes!
my God, yes.
Oh my God, on location!
Thanks
Perfect!
for the That is perfect.
Well, I'll also write down today's date. Today's date and this stream so that I can look back on all you guys. So Brian and Alley Pass Anna.
That would be cool.
Yeah, Rage Tilt Rebecca might be better than Rage and Rebecca. Rage Tilt Rebecca.
that's-
Although I don't Rage Tilt.
No, I do.
You Rage Tilt more than I do.
Absolutely.
Hey.
Yeah.
There was only one safety in our Super Bowl though. Like, that's pretty good. To
That's
only
true.
tilt once? All night? Replay Rebecca? Oh, that's nice.
Ooh, replay Rebecca. That's good.
Roll over. Replay. Alley Pass.
I was trying to think of
Jackpot Jane, though. That is just chef's kiss.
Is.
Ball Search is still waiting for its hot nudge banana hammock. They don't have banana hammocks on our merchandise site, so that would be something that I'd have to make for you custom, which I don't know how I feel about that. Like,
I feel
custom
great about
making banana hammock underpants is sort of weird.
Yeah, why don't they have underpants? They should have that.
Jaded, 25 minutes late. Are we 25 minutes late? Oh no, you just got here 25 minutes ago. We were late as well.
Yes.
It's fine. There's no problems with being late. There's no such thing as late on Hot Nudge. If you show up, you are fashionably late, Jaded. You just kind of show up and be like, hey man, what's up? No press. Oh, Unruly Walter, hi! Thanks for the follow so much.
Hey, welcome.
I have been meaning to check out your stream because I think Rebecca from Fliptronic watches your stream a lot, and I'm a sewer and a crafter, and I've heard wonderful things about you. Ooh, thanks so much, Unruly. You like this shirt or Anna's shirt? So Anna's shirt is one of our merch shirts that she made based on the game that she's currently playing. Lovingly based, like lovingly inspired by. But it was hand-drawn. It was hand-drawn.
But if you do, that's cool. We'll cease and desist.
Oh, my shirt. This is a crazy, weird 70s, like, velour. This is velour shirt.
I just bought a velour jumpsuit. I can't wait to show you, Rebecca. It's my first jumpsuit.
You bought a jumpsuit?
Yeah.
Ooh, what color is it?
Black.
Wear it for Valentine's Day. I feel like Valentine's Day is like a jumpsuit kind of day.
Well, I mean, it's very fancy. I feel like
I know, fancy. I'm gonna wear my brain hat fascinator
Okay.
that I made because we're gonna be playing. So, thanks to oh my god, who was it that suggested it? It was last stream. Somebody suggested
My Bloody Valentine.
My Bloody Valentine. And it was
it
brilliant.
Brian?
Might have been Brian. You guys are all so brilliant. I forget who mentioned it.
We're
We're gonna do My Bloody Valentine and do a Walking Dead stream on Valentine's Day. You also need a sub notification. Oh hey, Dragger!
What happened?
Dragger just subbed just a minute ago.
Thank you, Drag.
And I was
Drag.
yakking, so I missed it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Dragger. Oh my gosh, Molly! What are you doing?
Molly, what's
Molly's just like, you know
Aw.
that salt guy, which I heard is maybe an asshole, but he like does that thing where he goes.
Yeah, and he and it comes off his
Molly's doing that
Salt
with subs
Bay.
right now.
What's it? Is it Salt Bay?
Salt Bay. Yeah.
He's Sub Bay.
Molly's
the
Sub Bay. Oh
Bay.
my god, Molly's Sub Bay. I love it. Oh, Molly, thank you so much.
Thank you, Molly.
You're just the sweetest person in the whole world. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all those gifted subs. Molly Madness. Molly Madness. We love you. Sub Bay. I love that so much. Oh, Molly. You're such a supporter. We love you. Dragger's still waiting for, you told me something about a t-shirt.
Oh, the
Or
red
is it
t-shirt?
red hot
I really
red
tried
shirt?
to do it. I tried to do it, and the fucking site was like, no. And then we could probably do it right now.
Yeah, but we'd rather chat. I also was a total idiot and left
Why
my.
is this all sticky?
I hope it wasn't me, was it? Did I rage in all over your
No,
buttons?
it's probably me.
I left my computer here at Anna's house on our last stream, and I just got it like 2 days ago, so I haven't gotten my Etsy shop ready to go, but I will. It is on my list. It is definitely on my list. Thanks, Brian, for the bits! Thank you!
Let's do a little cleanup.
Oh. Clean it up! Clean it up! Oh! Clean the flippers! Clean it up! Clean it up! Just kidding. T-Mick, thanks for the follow. T-McD. T-McD. Hello, T-McD. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Glasgow! Hey, Glasgow! Thank you so much for buying a mug and some other stuff.
She got the cool crop sweatshirt.
You got the sweatshirt!
I can't wait to see it.
Oh my god! I can't wait
to
to see it. I am so excited. Thanks so much. Will make me into a garbage pail kid be a channel point redemption? It would have to be a lot of channel points.
I mean,
like
we could, like,
100,000
We
channel
could at
points.
least make a name. We could like make up a name. And,
We
like,
could make up a
design
name.
it. We don't have to like
Yeah.
draw it. I mean, drawing it is the hard part.
Yeah. How would you win this game quickly? This game is being played in a high score tournament on Saturday. Which game? This game? The Attack from Mars? This game?
How would I do it quickly? You should go for
Total Annihilation?
yeah.
That's what everybody does, is Total Annihilation, because it's safe.
It's the safest
Jaded,
thing.
question. Is there extra rolls allowed? Most people go for Total Annihilation. I almost said TNA.
I know. I'd always.
It's not nuclear annihilation. It's just
No,
total
it's just
annihilation.
There's no nukes.
No extra
Mars
bows.
doesn't have nukes.
Attack. I would say Total Annihilation, multi-ball. Total Annihilation is safer than going for the saucer, so...
If ball save is on, you want to go for the saucer right away because it'll give you a one-hit down.
Yes, so you hold the left flipper when you plunge, and then you hit the saucer, and it's going to take it down for you.
Like what I'm about to do right now. Nope, I missed.
Just kidding.
Fuck.
Ball save is on, no extra balls. Okay. I get it. Hey, Slacker, thanks for the bits.
Hey, Slacker.
I think we have a hype train.
We have a hype train.
We have a hype train.
Choo choo! I love hype trains.
Beep beep.
A beep beep. What's that song?
Hey, beep beep. What song is that? Bad girls. Talking about you sad girls. Oh no, hot nudge. Talking about hot nudge. Sorry. Oh, I'm really cool too. Thanks for the tier 1 sub. Awesome. You guys are so nice. Brian with some more bits. You guys are just
so much.
You guys are the fucking coolest. You know, and when I showed up tonight, I was like in such a like pissy mood. Like I was super excited to stream, but I was just like, oh, I'm so ornery tonight. I'm just like irritated. Like you know how like when you're trying to do something, everything sucks, and then just the littlest thing just like I was getting all ready to leave. It's freezing outside, so I've got my coat, I got my shit all on, I'm like all bundled up. I'm walking out to get to my car, and there's a stick or something inside my snow boot shoe, and it hurts every time I walk.
Oh, that didn't count.
And I, of course, turned into a little whiny brat about it. Like, it's like, my shoe. So stupid. So dumb. What am I going to have in the Etsy shop? I was probably going to add, for now, it would most likely be pins and earrings. Those are the things that I'm making currently. So like board pins. I might have some Hot Nudge pins in there. I've got some really cute like Rudy earrings that I've made. What else have I made? Pinball for All, like the Lucifer Rising thing from sort of a homage to Kermit. So that would probably be the start of it. And then patches. So
patches, yeah.
Some patches. And I'm kind of waffling between, actually I'll probably do both. I'll probably offer patches made, but also if you want to purchase the pattern, like the PES file or the JAV file or whatever kind of sewing embroidery machine you have, if you want to purchase the file. Whoa.
Great idea.
What was that?
Oh, that was my phone telling me. Oh no, that was your phone telling you your parking zone stuff.
Oh, well, parking ends at 10 anyways. It actually, it beeps at you? Yeah. It goes beep beep. You guys didn't hear that, but it was like a car horn, like beep beep. Holy shit balls, it's fucking cold out there. It is fucking cold. Ooh, Future Spa stickers, that's awesome! So like a sweet Bo Derek style lady with that weird ass outfit. Man thongs. Ball search. You just want those man thongs so bad. Oh, you heard the car. Beep beep. It's kind of perfect. It should have happened like 3 minutes ago when we were going toot toot. Hey, beep 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 toot toot. Hey, beep beep. Ooh yeah. You guys check out that Etsy link and buy things from Brian O'Neill. I'm gonna check it out as well. Ooh, I'm gonna look at it now. Ooh, oh my god! Those are so great. Who did the amazing artwork for this, Ryan? Because they're awesome. Those stickers are just bonkers awesome. I love it. Oh, I love it so much. Oh, also Jaded On Location's got some tips for you as well. Yes. So, apologies on location for missing your chat, but back to what Jade had asked earlier. You do get, if you're able to line up your total annihilation so that you basically have like one shot for each. You can sort of combo them in together, and if you're able to get them all to max out within a combo, then if you hit the center, you'll get a billion, and that's pretty great.
That's what I was trying for.
But it's hard. Even if you aren't able to do that, if you're able to stack 1 or 2 completions together and get that hurry up, the more completions you can stack together, the higher your hurry up account or countdown is going to start at. So, you know, if you're able to get 2 or 3, you can get a much higher value out of that hurry up. I've never been able to pull off the whole, like, line them all up and then just magically hit a crazy combo until I got them all. I've never been able to do it. But I have faith that you're able to do something like that, Jake, if you can. 2 sets of 2 is worth the same as 1 set of 3 in solo. Nice. Second place, you've been playing this game a lot too. I bet you could probably give him some extra deets on that as well. The hurry up is a tad risky. However, I mean, I don't know. I always go for it because it's one shot. It's worth a lot. I guess it really depends on where you are. If you're able to get to total annihilation within like the first ball, yeah, that's pretty great. If you get to practice shoot the lock, multi-ball every 4-6 hits, but the reject is dangerous.
Oh, farts! You guys had so much planned.
You were in total annihilation when that tilted.
Yeah. Yep.
Is there anything worse than tilting in a multi-ball?
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you like upset about it.
I'm upset about it. I'm upset about it. It's alright,
A moment of silence for the shitty tilt that just happened.
I just was trying to get dirty pool, and then I shot one ball, and then I waited a second, but it was too long, and it hit the thing coming back up, came down, I tried to save it, and that's...
But hey, tilting is trying.
Yes, but I had already had 2 dangers for a long time, so...
The tilt on this one is tight. You want to play one more? Or are you... Okay. You want to sit down?
Do you want to play one or not? You ready?
No, I'm ready. I'm always ready.
All right.
I'm always ready.
I'll take another beer.
Always ready. Ready for action. All right. I never go for the all the way around skill shot, but I think it's because the attack from Mars at Logan Arcade, which is the attack that I play most often, other than this one, it doesn't launch it all the way around. So I always just go for this, the save skill shot. Because, whatever. What are you gonna do? Okay.
Hey. Thank you for those RIP bits. It was so sad.
R.I.P. bits.
And I feel like
there needs to be a rage tilt Anna, but that doesn't make sense for the garbage pail kids.
No. We could just have that as a whole nother thing.
Okay.
Reject Rebecca, says Ilo.
Reject Rebecca.
Ramp reject Rebecca. Is that what it's?
Ramp rejection, yeah.
Ramp rejection, yeah.
I hate ramp rejection so much.
Yeah, that's a weird thing. This is my beer tonight. It's from Mosaic, which is a brewery in Oakland, California, where I used to live.
Oh, very nice. You're pulling a Brian O'Neill, showing your little beer.
I'm pulling a Brian O'Neill.
Showing your beer with the O'Neills. If you don't follow it, you should.
I do this thing where I get...
Where is Mosaic? Oh, it's in Oakland.
Oakland, California, yeah.
I don't know if I've actually had Mosaic.
I haven't before. So
is it good?
I don't know. We'll find out. First sip. Here we go.
Give us your thoughts.
It's frozen.
It's frozen?
It's frozen.
Why is it frozen?
I don't know.
Was it left outside?
It was. We've been inside for a while now.
So is there literally nothing that you can sip?
Well, I had a little bit of it, and it was good. So it actually kind of tastes like tea.
Tea?
Yeah, like
black
Earl
tea?
Grey or a black tea.
Earl
Yeah.
Grey. Is it a mosaic of flavors?
Indeed it is. Hey, the 9 to 5 arcade. How's it going? Yes, it is. This was my first baby, the AFM.
She went hard, guys. She bought what is considered one of the best games that has ever been built of pinball as your first game. Out of the gate. You're like, if I'm going to buy a game, it's going to be the best one that exists.
I was trying to convince my husband to like pinball. And
he did for a minute!
This was his favorite game at the time. And so he
Is it not his favorite game anymore? Or does he just not? He's just not as into pinball anymore.
I don't think it is his favorite game anymore, but he went halvesies on it with me. So it was really only half price for me.
Yeah, but there's something to be said about the because
oh my God, Molly has given 120 gift subs in the challenge.
Are you kidding me? I just drained it. I don't care.
That's like over his lifetime, but that's amazing.
That's amazing.
That's so cool.
It's so amazing.
Oh, Mosaic's first crop had strong blueberry flavor. Now it's more dank citrus. Yeah, Brian O'Neill's here.
Okay. I mean, that's what.
Yes. I'm excited because. Hey, Emoto, how's it going?
Emoto! Hi!
Everyone's here.
Oh my gosh!
I'm
so excited. Hi, Emoto!
This is good. I love this new thing that I have. It's called Tabur. I don't know how to say it. But it's like, I get beers from all over the country and just got my shipment today.
Hello, slings!
Our Martian Capricorns are out of control. Are you saying they jump too much or are they just... whatever. I know, famous Emoto. It's true.
She is famous.
Yes, Emoto, I hope one day soon he'll have a new favorite game.
Hey, Will, I got a lock up there! Let me get it! Yes! Dirty pool motherfuckers! I did it!
She did it. We should have like a little counter of like what we've done when we play this game. Because there's Dirty Pool we're always going for. We're always going for Dirty Pool. We're always going for the billion hurry up. I mean, Rule the Universe would be great. 100 bits for Dirty Pool. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
Done. Nice, Brian O'Neill. Brian O'Neill has Tavor too. So yes, it's great.
Ooh,
is that trying new beers? Like, it's awesome. It's so much fun.
That's pretty cool.
Is
it like a monthly, like a sub?
Well, basically you like buy beers over the month and then they'll send it to you at the end of the month.
Okay. Oh, so you can like fill up your cart.
Right.
So it's not just like random.
No, you pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And so it's cool because like a lot of these beers I forgot I ordered and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll try that.
Well, I like it too because I do like to shop locally. Like I like to buy beers that are local that you can't buy everywhere. But like, what you're drinking is considered local in other places.
Yeah,
it's not like you can go to Binny, like because Binny's has a lot of stuff, but you can't go to Binny's and buy it.
Right, it's not a Heineken. It's not like a Coors or.
No hate if you like the mainstream beers. It's fine.
Of course. Ooh, you got the cinnamon coconut B-bomb. I tried to get that and it sold out.
What a waste of an extra bowl! God darn it!
Oh, this was Mosaic. This is from Oakland. I used to live in Oakland, so I'm just like, I bought 6 of these because I was like, I want to rep Oakland. Last time I bought 6 of the cat beers. There was like a cat day beer.
Cat beers. There's a place here in Chicago that is actually, the brewery is not that far from my house.
Oh, the one with the cat?
Le Tub.
The Le Tub with the cats? I love that.
All the cats.
That art is great.
The art is great.
Oh, Temescal? Yeah, I think so.
Is it Off Color? No, it's not.
No, it's Temescal beer. Yep. That's correct.
Off Color is not
Mosaic is the name of the beer. Sorry, Brian. You're right. I was wrong. It's Temescal.
Don't you fucking...
I lived in Oakland for a long time, and then I'm in the Bay Area for even longer, and I don't know if it's Temescal or Temescal. Temescal. Temescal?
Temescal?
No.
Temescal.
I don't know.
Do you guys, anybody else that's in the Bay Area, do you remember when they, like, spent all that money to have that fancy lady to redo all of the bus call-outs, and half of them were, like, wrong?
No.
Yeah, like, where it's, like, Valencia.
Like California. Okay.
And I think she says, go instead of golf.
Okay, yeah.
There's, like,
Right.
a lot of them.
I've said go, though. San Francisco's a different whole thing. Like,
I said go as well, and then
live in
I said something, and it was like, it's golf, and I was like, what other word is spelled like that? And they're like, cough. And I'm like, fuck! Yes, you're right! I'm wrong! God damn it.
San Francisco
I
people.
have a tendency, it's like
Just-
kind of this
just
weird
kidding.
little tick of mine where I always mispronounce things, and because I'm a little sister, my sister loves to tell
so
me
you have
when I
it's like
mispronounce
a trigger point
something.
for you then.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And I do it all the time. Like when I first moved here, I kept saying North Street. And Rachel would just look at me and be like, it's North Avenue. Or like, I'd say like, Polina. And she's like, Polina?
Yeah.
Like, but
Yeah.
it's just, I mean, like clearly she should correct me. I was saying it wrong. I was doing the wrong thing. But I would,
How do you
just
say that one street name? Wintishaw.
Winchester?
No, Wintishaw. It's a.
I don't know.
Okay, never mind.
I mean, I say Wabansia.
Wabansia?
Wabansia.
It's Wabansia, though, right?
Wabansia.
Okay.
But I say Wabansia.
Wabansia.
I know that's wrong.
Rough, trough, tough, through.
Oh, there's tons.
Oh, God.
There's tons.
Such a place to be.
But I thought it was go, like Van Gogh. And I was corrected. And I was very wrong. But there's nothing like, I mean, like when you say, oh my God, this is sucking so bad.
It's I have it set up super hard.
It's fine.
You have to get used to it. It's like...
It's not like I'm like an attorney or
Oh, okay. How do you say San Rafael? Is it San Rafael? Or is it San Rafael? It's San Rafael, right, Brian? It's not
That's
San
how I would
Rafael.
say it. But you know, there's also like that weird line of like,
Second place
like
there are cats.
I say Puerto Rico, even though I know that's not really the way to pronounce it. But I can't be the guy that's like
I just
Puerto
can't.
Rico.
I don't really know Spanish, so I can't.
I can't be
say
that
it.
guy. I just
It's hard. I mean,
it
at
would
least
be
it's
more
not like.
condescending for me to be like, boo.
At least it's not like Firenze and Florence. Like you
Yeah.
could try and say Firenze because that's like.
Well, or like an example is a lot of people here in the States say Melbourne, Australia, and it's Melbourne when you are in
Melbourne. Yeah.
It's Melbourne.
Yeah.
And I've said it before around somebody from Australia, and they're like, "Oh, you said it right.
Yeah.
You didn't say Melbourne." And but it also, I don't know. It's like
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Rico.
Puerto Rico.
All right. Thank you,
Puerto
Vernicius.
Rico. And that is.
She
I
did
mean,
it okay.
I'm sure my accent is totally butchering the crap out of it, and that's why I don't. I say it like a dumb American. Puerto Rico.
Second place, there are cats around. Hey, Wolf, 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 thank you for the sub.
Wolf.
I'm gonna go get a cat.
Wolf. Oh yeah, there was a big pickle was hanging out. Oh my God! Did you guys see? It's just like I'm like in a time loop of literally hitting the same shit over and over and over again. One more time. One more time, I gotta hit the brick. Oh yeah, alright, I'm hitting no shots. One more time, I'm gonna drain it. Oh yeah, alright. You guys aren't here to see us play like good pinball, right? Sorry. Oh, are you trying to get Olive? pinballs.
Okay, how am I gonna show everyone the cat? I guess I could point that camera down. Or,
Can you... He hates the playfield, right?
yeah. They both do. Oh my god, he's so cute right now. Grab the cat. Alright, okay, I'll grab the cat.
I got sidetracked by the cats and I just let the ball drain. Like
Okay,
a
who's
fucking
first? Pickle, you first?
Okay, come here. Oh, he's so cute.
Okay, here's Pickle.
Look at that cute boy.
He's a little boy. He's gonna get a treat for being good.
Hmm.
There you go. This is
Hi,
Bonito
Mommy.
Flakes.
Hi, sweetie. Hi,
Here you go.
girl. Oh, hi, sweet
Yeah.
girl.
Ollie's here too.
She is.
And I'll pick her up next.
Should I have waited to launch my ball?
Okay, now Pickle's scared. He's dying.
I should have waited. I should have waited to launch it.
This one's Olive.
Because I know he's scared. I know he's a fraidy cat. It's always
Here's
the
her
big fat orange ones that are the most afraid. It's like ridiculous how... I had a big orange one that was just like, he just didn't realize how big and gigantic and... He was like a linebacker.
Can you hear her? Is this like cat ASMR right now? She loves it. So this is what cat crack is in our house. It is
Ooh, the Bonito Flakes?
Bonito Flakes.
Okay, I should try those out. I think it's the same brand as the fried chicken that I get. Like the Life something. Oh yeah, it totally is.
Oh, Isla wants to give him another treat. Okay. One more. One more for Olive. Olive, look at the camera. Look over here. Look over here. Look how cute you are. Good girl.
You're the best.
You love Bonito Flakes too. Yeah, I mean, I've had them for
They're
eating.
pretty good.
I don't know.
Yeah, there used to be, okay, there was a
Hey,
really
Pimple Howard.
great sausage place here in Chicago. Unfortunately, I mean, the guy that, it was called Hot Dogs, is actually right across the street from where the old Williams factories
so
were.
slimy. Oh.
Gourmet sausage. The guy that owned it worked every single day. He was always at the counter. And they were like super fancy sausages. And he had one of the sausages that he would sprinkle Bonito Flakes on. But he would always pair them with like, it would be like an antelope sausage with like some crazy, like blue cheese.
Are you talking about
and
hot
sauce.
dogs?
Yeah. Talking about hot dogs. He retired.
R.I.P.
He's still alive.
I know, but hot dogs is gone.
And you can actually, you can buy the sausages, his hot dog sausages at Dill Pickle. They're really good. We buy them every once in a
Hey,
while.
Pimple Howard, thanks for the sub, and Doc Ray, thanks for
You
the
want me to
raid.
play one more because you've got a cat on you?
That's okay. Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
How are you feeling about it?
I'm just playing like shit, but I'm having a good time, so.
Olive is like, your hand still smells like fish.
All those cats love it! I keep forgetting about the cow thing.
Antelope is good. I don't know. I'm not a huge
You don't like
eater.
the random game?
I'm not into
he had,
gamey food.
Every sausage that he did was done so well, though. Like, he paired them with really great cheeses and sauces, and there would always be something really strange. Like, it would be like an alligator sausage or antelope sausage. Like, he had all sorts of different things. And I'd always go for the kind of weird ones because they were always good. And you like, when's the next time you're gonna be able to get something like that? You know?
Hey, Moody Rocks. Hey, WNRL. Yes, tomorrow's gonna be awesome. Tomorrow we're doing that.
Yes, we love pinball.
We love pinball.
So it's gonna be at 12
It's
p.m.
the continuation.
Is it 12 p.m.
Eastern.
So it's 11 a.m. Central. It's gonna be kind of early for you West Coast peeps. But if you are working and
if your game tastes gamey, someone at them. Well, Bar Social 69, I've never had non-gamey game. So I've only had fucked up game. Fuck.
I mean, it's like venison is gamey unless you cook it in the right way.
I don't like venison. I mean, I've heard that all deers in Northern California have chronic wasting disease, though. Tinfoil hat. Time for me. Where's the QAnons? Oh, it's all
I
about how
barely
you
fucking
cut
touched
it.
that.
Okay. Oh, now they're fighting.
Are they fighting over
They-
the plates? Hi.
They got too excited.
What's the matter, girl?
Hey, Doc Ray, that's a cool emote of a pinball machine. I like that one.
Baby.
She coming to say hi.
Yeah, she's coming. She thinks I have bonito flakes.
Yeah, she's wrong.
Yeah, she is wrong.
She's so dumb.
She's so dainty. She's just
She
opportunistic.
She's so
God,
afraid.
I can't even get over how poorly I'm playing this game right now.
What? Oh my god, is that a Raven emote? WNRL? That's pretty cool. I think he's got a Raven emote. I'm pretty sure.
Raven is in the Godly Raven?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
It's Raven, right? Am I thinking?
Yes.
No, it's so Raven. That's the wrong Raven.
That's the wrong Raven.
That's not what I'm talking about.
But also cool. In fact, I would almost want to pay somebody money if they had a Raven machine and they turned it into a That's So Raven
That's so
machine.
Raven.
That, I mean, an alternative translate, because I've seen some pretty bad alternative translates for
Sure.
Raven. I just stopped touching it so that it wouldn't tilt me.
Oh, Doc Ray made it. Good call, Doc Ray. That's a good one. I like that emote. Both of these emotes are great. I just wish, man, I want all the pinball emotes. I need to just go through and just sub everyone. I need to fucking do that. It would be fire. I agree. We need to learn how to make a backlash or a translate. I'm sure we can do it, right?
Oh yeah, it's just
So
using a
it's-
graphic program. You just have to make it a big enough size so
Okay.
that you could print it the size that you would need.
Anyone can make a translate, really.
Oh yeah.
Is there a Kickstarter for that Raven Okay. Oh, you would throw in. Okay, you're saying it doesn't exist. We need to
I
start
just have to
a
make
Kickstarter.
one. I just might have to make one. I like weird crossover things. Like one of the things that I want to make is like a Dr. Ian Malcolm, but as the Jeff Goldblum, but from Earth Girls Are Easy.
Yeah.
With the, as that, like with the chest open, but he's like still the hairy Martian. I think that'd be cool.
For Attack from Mars?
No, for like just like
Well, that would be cool
like
from
a
Attack
weird,
from Mars, though, too.
crossovers. Or
If you,
like
if
Attack
you
from
change
Mars, I
Attack
actually-
from Mars to all the Martians from Earth Girls Are Easy, are they actually Martians?
I don't know if they're Martians.
Okay.
They don't say where they're from.
Okay.
But I did actually start working on an alternative Attack from Mars translate that's Stranger Things. But it's designed like Attack from Mars.
Okay.
So I did like
cool.
Stranger Things in the same
Yeah.
thing, and instead of the Martians, it's the Demigorgons, and
That's
like,
cool.
I started working that out
Yeah,
because it's like
that'd be awesome. You should fucking.
well, initially that was going to be the overlay for Stranger Things, but
Yeah.
I just couldn't finish it in time, so I did the other
So
thing.
now
we
you're
did.
just-
But
Yeah. Well, that
You
was
wanna
also cool. Okay.
is your beer unfrozen yet?
Yeah. It's good now. Actually, it was a slushie, so.
Ooh, beer slushy.
Beer slushie was not bad. I don't hate it.
Oh,
It was
hurt
just a new
somewhere.
experience.
I might have a beer as well.
Go for it. I have lots of beers.
Well, I brought my beer, but it's it's okay. What have you tried?
So the ones on the top shelf are ones where I have doubles.
What is this? Can I try this
yeah,
Jurassic
sure.
juice?
Yeah, that one's
Okay,
from San
and
Francisco.
I'll leave you my. It's a little bit smaller.
Sure, yeah. I love the wow.
I'm exchanging my beer for something. Since I was talking about Dr. Ian Malcolm, I'm exchanging it for something called Jurassic Juice. Hazy IPA, which we should have been drinking this when we had Jurassic Park.
Yep.
We might have actually gotten into Pin Clash if we would have been drinking this. It's by Bear Bottle Beer Company.
It's in San Francisco.
Say that 1,000 times. Oh, it's on Cortland. San Francisco. Funny, there's a Cortland here in Chicago as well.
He's got around that Cortland.
Oh my god, I have not seen Kaylee's custom translate. There's a custom translate for Dirty Harry that says Filthy Harold. I love it.
That's amazing.
I usually like alternative translates. It just really kind of depends. I'm not a huge... This is going to come as zero surprise to anybody that has ever watched our channel ever, but I'm not a huge fan of the, like, let's take a like, I don't like the alternative translate for Raven that's, like, the super sexy lady. Like, Raven is already sexy, don't get me wrong. But there's, like, another one where they're like, we're going to update her, and we're going to make her have bigger boobs and less clothing. And I'm not a huge fan of those. I'm not a fan of, like, the retheme your Harlem Globetrotters to be a really gross tattoo with hot ladies with fake boobs on it kind of thing. Just not my cup of tea.
Oh god.
I just don't think it's necessary. Get your hands off me!
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm not talking too much, but I smell skunk throughout the whole house. Oh no, is somebody smoking weed?
Hopefully someone's smoking weed. It's not a skunk.
The OG Ravenback glass is my favorite, basically because I have had a similar haircut. Nice. Oh, Dragger, will be Hot Links pins. I'll post it in Discord when it's live. I have the name all picked out, but I just haven't made it live yet. That'll be my job tomorrow. And I will make sure and post that in our Discord. No pressure to buy anything, but it's going to be mostly pinball related. Because, of course, it's the only thing that I have. I am a big fan of a lot of those Gottliebs of that era with those crazy photo back glasses.
I just went for it because I was like, what else?
Hey man, you got 466 though. That was great.
What else?
I know people don't like them and they're cheesy, but that's why I like them is because they're cheesy. My sister has a Bad Girls, and I really like the Bad Girls back glass. There's a good consensus of people that say it was actually taken at the old Exit Chicago, which is like a punk rock club here in Chicago that no longer exists. But then one of Bo and Little's friends was like insistent upon the fact that it wasn't an Exit. And then there's been people that was like, no, it was an Exit. So it's like, who knows? But there is a guy wearing a punk like leather jacket that says Exit Chicago.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
But those ladies are so badass. They all have like gozer hair and fucking like leather tube tops playing pool on a table with a fucking mirror base. It's cool. It's just cool.
Damn.
And then of course TX Sector is a crazy weird one. Robo Wars is kind of cool. Is
there.
Class of 1812, is that a Gottlieb? Or is that something else?
Me?
No, the game, the Class of 1812.
Is it a
In Stadium! Oh, thanks so much for the bits! Welcome!
Yay.
Oh, Rock Machine is pretty badass. Yeah, I like Rock. I also like Punk, which you never see. There was a guy here in the Burbs that brought his Punk machine to, unfortunately, a pinball bar that no longer exists as a pinball bar. Maybe they'll get pinball machines, but they do have new owners. It's called Brixies. But he had an event where he brought his Punk there, and like the artwork on Punk is really cool. I'm a fan.
Get in! Get in the thing!
Go to your home! You like your home!
Oh,
You never saw a machine in real life? Neither. I mean, at the time I was like just getting into some of the like more like, you know, when you start getting into pinball, you just like give me all the pinballs. I just want to play everything, and
Get
you're
in
not
there. Why won't
as
you go?
appreciative of how like rare something might be. So This guy brought to play at a public bar. He brought Punk. He brought a Spirit to play. And then, of course, it was like thrown in with like a Hollywood Heat, which is like not rare or high priced, but still super fun. A really super great Williams Indiana Jones. What else did he bring that was like? There were a couple machines that he brought where I was just like, what is this? I've never seen this. Let's play it. And then you find out later it's like, that machine is worth $12,000. You know. Hollywood Heat is one of my favorites as well. It's so funny though, those Gottliebs are funny because some of them are great and then some of them are just bad. Just bad. So it really just kind of depends. Hollywood Heat is great. And of course, Hollywood Heat would be a perfect one to retheme or to have like an alternative translate as like a Miami Vice, or I think that might actually exist, like making it into a Miami Vice kind of style thing. I like knockoffs, you know? Like I love that it's like, you know, I keep talking about Bad Girls, but it's one of the Gottliebs that I get to play all the time, and it has like fake versions. This is kind of a Trudeau thing, I think, that there's fake versions of real songs on there. Like there's a fake version of Simply Irresistible by Robert Palmer on there, and it's the main theme song, and it's like, it is. You're like, this is Simply Irresistible. And I just like that they got away with that. I don't know. You've played Hollywood Heat and Tourneys. What's the one that has the roulette wheel? There's another Gottlieb that I see show up sometimes. Oh, Millionaire. How is Millionaire? I don't know if I've played one recently. I mean, I haven't played any other Gottliebs other than what I own or what my friends own in over a year now. And I feel like Millionaire is another one that shows up. But that could be, like, I never take a chance on buying a cheap Gottlieb when I see it because sometimes they suck. Like, oh, you know, I've heard amazing things about Goldwings. I love Bad Girls. I like Genesis, although Genesis can be a little boring, let's say, but I think it would depend on how it's set up.
I think it's fun.
I love Robo Wars. Robo Wars is so awesome.
Robo Wars, yeah.
But I've never played Millionaire.
I've never played it either. I've never heard of it.
There was a custom Solar City turned into Speed City. It was a famous punk song I like to. Oh my god. That is amazing. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. I'd be into that. What do you think of Gottlieb Panthera? I know I've played it before. I think it's a little bit earlier than the sort of the mid 80s that we were talking about. So remind me, Moody, is Panthera like kind of in that realm of like those weird manly early 80s games like Algar and all those like Iron Maiden, the first one was Stern, like there's not a lot of ramps, but there's sometimes an upper playfield. It's pretty fast, and like they all have really great weird art. I love that.
God damn
I
it.
love that era. If you ever get to go to the VFW Hall in Ann Arbor when they do events again, I like the way they have it set up because they usually have them very era specific in their like how they've sectioned everything off. And there's a whole section of just like this is 1980 to 1983, and they're all like laser war and Solar City and like all the like I don't know why I say manly, like they're just like kind of feel like weird testosterone games, even though you don't have to be manly to like them. I don't know. Lion Man! Yeah.
Oh.
Purple snakeskin. Well, I like it already. Moody, I think I would like it. I think I would like it. I think I'd be into it.
There's so much bouncing. I might need a new ball in this machine.
Ooh. Yeah, I read somewhere that you're supposed to replace them relatively. Like,
have
if you buy a new game, you should buy new balls.
I have new balls somewhere.
You do?
Yeah.
Can we talk about this game being blown up? Yay! If we say it, then she'll stop.
That's right.
I try not to pay attention to it just because I don't want her to feel like we're watching, even though she is on the internet right now. Quick talk. Talk about Jeff Goldblum! Okay, I can always talk about Jeff Goldblum.
Sexy Jeff Goldblum.
I love Jeff Goldblum.
Saves the day again.
So Panthera is the only game you have in your place. I'm gonna look it up on IMDb because I know I've been to all the shows that have all these games. It's like after a while, it's been so long since I've gone to a show.
No, I can't wait to go to a fucking show again.
That it just feels like I can't remember what it's like to play some of these games. I'm gonna look it up.
God, it's gonna be so cool to be a hot nudge at the show and we can bring our cameras and like see all the games.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah. I also I'm toying around with looking ahead and just deciding that there is going to be an expo here in Chicago.
Yes.
So I am going to make a costume for it.
Nice.
I've already decided on the costume, but should I surprise you guys or should we talk about it? Do you want to talk about it? Ball says always clean your balls.
Before you put them in, yeah.
Always clean your balls.
Before you put them in, clean them up.
Oh, Panthera. Oh, yeah, okay. With this crazy lady on this playfield, holy bonkers. The artwork on this game, though, is so cool. Like, real cool. This, I would have to say this Panthera, like the way that they've designed it, it does kind of feel like an early Stern Electronics style game in how they've like stylized it.
So close.
And it's definitely in that era of, wow, this game's cool, Moody. Is it fun to play? Do you like it? Looks like it's got a spinner whip. It's got, I wouldn't have guessed this it was a Gottlieb. I would have guessed that this was a Stern Electronics game, to be honest. Because it has a Quicksilver feel. It has a, it's cool. I like it. I'm into it. Go for the extra ball. But I guess a lot of manufacturers were kind of doing that. Because I feel like Jungle Lord is kind of that similar style. But that's a Williams. It was just kind of the time when original artwork abound. You know, all the pinball machines looked like they were like the cover of some crazy like hair band album. You know. Did you get Total Annihilation already?
Yes.
Okay. So now you need what?
Super Jackpot and 5-way combo and Conquer Mars.
Get that 5-way. Or get a dirty pool. Why not?
Good shot.
This Jurassic beer is pretty good.
You like it?
Yeah, cool. Ooh, I like it's got like a whole... I can't really show you because you guys won't be able to see it, but this whole section here is like the percentages of all of the yeasts and the grains and the hops and what they use and how much. That's really kind of cool.
Ooh. Did not mean to do that fucking close fast.
Ooh, the bonus multiplier is hold for all balls. Okay. Oh, so that's good to know if you ever play that in not Pinburg, because Pinburg doesn't exist anymore, but something like Pinburg, if you play that, you gotta get everything you can on that first ball. So then you can, it's like knowing those little secrets, like, oh, I mean, it's not a secret if you play pinball, but like, you know, playing Bram Stoker's knowing that you gotta get bats. You gotta get bats as soon as possible, go for bats so that you get that bat bonus every time. That can make or break a game. And it's one of those things, if you don't know it, you're probably gonna lose against the person that does. You got it again?
Yeah.
You got it again. game.
What
What is
is?
this for me?
Ah!
5,200 units. So Moody, you've got a game that they made about 5,200 of. Let's compare that to how many were made of this particular game that we're currently playing. I know that it's a different time frame. Attack is something different, but I'm just curious. The original Attack from Mars.
Come on. No!
So the original Attack from Mars. Is that right?
What?
They only made 3,400 Attack from Mars.
No.
The
Where?
original 1995 Midway Attack from Mars, right here. Unless IMDb has it listed in a weird way.
That's crazy.
Remake limited, remake special, Attack from Mars. $34.50. They made more Pantheras than they made Attack from Mars.
Wow.
I would have never guessed that.
I didn't know that either.
Clearly see more attacks than Pantheras.
Yes.
Jackpot values carry over in Total Annihilation if you can do it more than once.
Cool.
It's no second place. Yeah, isn't that weird? Slapper? That seems off. That seems
Can't be
off.
right.
Ooh, you have a City Slicker. 87 City Slicker. Have you thought about maybe making an alternative bag class with Billy Crystal on it? Come on, that was a good movie. Was it got one of the Daniel Sutherland? That guy from Home Alone? Actually, yes. Nice. Come on.
I need to get that earplug in there.
Yeah, you really do. Yeah, you really do.
Alright. Well, I got close. But no.
You still have a ball. You're still playing. So you made the five-way?
And the jackpot. That's the hard one.
You're gonna... Yeah. It's too tight. One slap will tilt you? Come on. It's too tight.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too tight, too tight, too tight, yeah. Gotta loosen that ball. Gotta let it play out. I don't know.
Okay, you wanna play?
Sure. Ouch. Yes, second place is a good game. That was a good game.
Thank you.
See, we can play pinball sometimes. Here, you can play pinball.
It's my own game.
Admittedly, you say you haven't played it in a while.
That's true. I haven't played it.
This is an emergency broadcast. The Earth is being invaded.
I feel like I'm just so close every time.
Close.
I'm a choke queen, though.
You know what, though?
Constantly choking on my
How
own
often do you... how often do you just, like, post up on a game and play for a couple of hours? Like, drinking coffee on a
sometimes
Saturday
I'll-
afternoon?
I don't drink coffee, really, but yeah.
I mean...
Thank you, Moody Rocks. Thank you, second place. Thank you, good game. Thank you. It was a pretty good game. I got a lot of extra balls. Got a couple Total Annihilations. I just never got that jackpot. I need to be more methodical.
I just, like... The only time that I ever do really good on a game sometime... Not the only time. Like, it's like, I'll just sit and play by myself for a while.
I mean, I've played this game many hours. Like, when I first got it, like, I played it a lot. And then when every time I changed the tilt, every time I changed, like, the angle, I'll sit up and fucking figure that shit out. But I know it's been a while, because I'm just so, like, I'm never going to get Rule of the Universe, and I'm just crying every day about it.
Well, you're not gonna get it with that attitude.
I know, I'm choking every time. I've gotten so close so many times, and I just choke. Ugh. It's like worse than a fucking tournament. It's like so much pressure.
I feel that way with, so my sister has a Twilight Zone. I feel that way with Lost in the Zone. I've gotten so close so many times, but the second that the slot machine starts like flashing at you and you know that it's like, it's time. Oh, it's time.
Yeah.
I fuck it up.
Yep, that's right. It's very hard. Bye, WNRO! See you tomorrow. I might not be there tomorrow, or I might be late, depending on my work, but Rebecca will definitely be there.
I will definitely be there.
She'll be saying all her stuffs.
Do you have a list? Did you want to ask for a list so you can give me like your ratings? So
I'll just come late, I think, or maybe leave early or something. Like, I just need to make sure I get some work done tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, my boss is gonna be.
No,
We have a thing happening. We have stuff to do.
It's understandable. Understandable.
That's my current life with superhero on Stern SM. SM. Spider-Man? Double
No.
flip.
Spider-Man?
Is that right?
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man? That's what they said, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I've certainly never gotten the superhero on Spider-Man. But Spider-Man's a really fun game, though, too.
Spider-Man is a fun game. It's a long
Spider-Man.
play, though.
Yeah.
To get there, it's long.
Yeah. This game is just such great help. I love this looking backwards. Every time Nate's like, I want to sell it. It's just $3,000 in this game that he never plays. And I'm like, whatever, that you married me, you're fine. But,
There's no way that you're gonna sell this one.
I'm not selling it. Sorry, Nate.
I will not let you sell it.
I'm not gonna sell it.
I would not
I want
let
it
you sell
forever.
it.
It's not gonna happen. So. Yeah, how many shots of Sandman are left? I know. And I feel like Spider-Man is not very good at telling you, like...
Oh my god, I feel like it takes 1,000 years to
feels
kill a
like-
Sandman.
Because it doesn't tell you how many shots are left. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it does if you hold the flippers down and like, wait. Maybe it does, but it's just annoying because there's a lot of shots, usually. And I'm like, how many? And like, the thing is
that
blinking,
down
and I'm
before
like,
I
does
get
that mean I didn't get it? Spider-Man. Whatever. Slacker, how about selling it to a co-op that you're part of? I would rent it to the co-op that I would be a part of a co-op and put it in the co-op space. Absolutely. I would do that. But
That's a good idea.
when I looked into this co-op thing, I was in it.
She was.
Co-op space, and then it's just expensive in the city. Most people don't want to pay that. It's like $50 a month a game to have a co-op space, unless we have supplemental co-op, membership where people can come and play, and that's just not going to happen until there's no COVID.
It's true.
So once COVID is over,
Oh, you
COVID's
jerk.
so let's say October next year, look into it again. Hopefully things will be coming around to back to normal then. I mean, I said that last year at this time, so who fucking knows, but whatever.
Yeah, I remember when COVID first started, and I was just like, "There's no way Expo is going to be
Yeah,
canceled."
no, we're gonna get it. We might even do Pittsburgh. Fuck it. What a world. I was totally wrong.
Oh, come on! How did one of those little bobs
Hey,
didn't
Arthur
hit that?
Pendragon!
In the
How's it
center?
going? Ooh, you're gonna be in an FX3 tourney? Nice.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I need to get that game. Look at that big old cow. I also love cows, which is why another reason I love this game.
What did Jaden say about the hurry up being dangerous? Because that just fucking happened to me.
Did you hit it while it was up? No, it was down.
No, it was down.
But still, it was dangerous. Even any shot to the middle is dangerous. You're right. That's true. But, so you don't want to do the hurry up. You don't, that's why you never want to hit the hurry up in the middle. You want to hit the hurry up on the last shot of the fucking,
Yeah.
you know? You almost never want to do it in the middle. You want to hit it on the last shot.
Yeah.
You believe me.
I believe you. I'm just still mad about it.
She's snapping. She's very mad. She does have a cool shirt on, though.
You guys like my velour shirt?
I love it. It's very 70s. No, 80s.
It's kind of 80s. It's like early 80s. This was probably
early
like
80s.
Panthera era.
Yeah. Because
1980.
velour was 70s. And so
Velour
it's,
was definitely
it's
70s.
definitely like a cross.
But it's got the color of the 80s.
Yes.
And I will admit,
Thank
I pulled
you.
this out. I haven't worn this all season, and I pulled this out and I put it on, and there was like a toothpaste stain right here
no.
or something that like just never came out. So I was like, it's
You got
classic.
it out, though?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Classic. This is a classic. For anybody that is not a lady with a chest, they don't understand that this entire area, like right here, is the area in which every stain on the planet exists. I always have stains on my boobs. Because I'll just like eat and...
You just don't know they're there.
No, it's like a bib. It's a bib.
And you don't
It's
know
like
they're
my
there.
dad when he had to
I'm not being
when my
serious.
dad had to go to work with like a tie, always had stuff on his tie.
Yeah.
And then he always had stuff right on his arm because he would eat like this, and he would have stuff on his arm right here. So he'd have a stain here, and he'd have a stain on his tie. Every time.
Oh, yeah. Well, my dad would have that too. I mean, he might just be messy eater. Okay.
Well, I mean, he is. It runs in the family.
Boo! What soccer? Is your shirt felt? She likes it to be felt. Oh, Draugr. Yeah, boo. Now I see why slackers are boo. Alright.
Somebody being gross.
No.
And I mentioned that I get stains on my shirt because of my boobs. You guys
yeah.
turn into 13-year-old boys.
Draugr
Come
made a
on.
dad joke about it.
That's fine.
Maybe a slightly horny dad joke about it. It's not too bad. Not too bad, Draugr. We'll let it slide.
We'll let it slide.
We'll let that one slide. The stain shelf. Yeah.
But we cannot control if a mod thinks it's gross and they
That's true.
block you.
We
it's
trust
not-
our mods. If a mod thinks
We can't
it's
do
gross,
nothing about
they
it.
will block them, that's fine. We 100% support our mods. 100% mods. We trust. Well,
And it's all subjective. Some things that don't offend other people offend some other people, and if it offends a mod,
yep. Offend the mod, it's just gonna be canceled, so it's fine.
but we try not to ban people. Did you see? So recently we actually had
Yeah, D-Berry came back.
D-Berry showed up.
I thought
was
we
like,
did-
we
I
had a
thought we
guy that
banned
came
him.
on that we banned because he was a dick, and he's like, yeah, that was me. And I was like, oh. He's like, you gonna ban me? And I'm like, not if you're not a dick. You clearly went through the trouble of getting another account so that you can watch us on Twitch. Like, what am I gonna do? If you're an asshole, yes.
This is cancel culture. Oh, shut up, slacker. We're far from cancel culture over here.
I support cancel culture if you should be canceled because you're
I mean,
a
if you're like
douche.
a racist and a Nazi.
If you're a douchebag, then fuck it. I'm not gonna. Hey man, that was a cool save right
anyone
there.
has the right to fire whoever they want.
Yep.
That's the thing.
Just
Anyway,
like,
cookies
you
are
know-
done. Let's cookies are done. You made cookies, Ballsters? That's great.
Ooh, yum.
What kind of cookies? Did you talk about cookies? Oh, I bought a lot of Girl Scout cookies.
I didn't do anything. It literally was the vibration of the attack that did it.
Did you have two dangers?
Probably.
Okay.
So I can't close out a thing.
Once you have
if I
two
have two
dangers,
dangers, I can't close a
You better just
UFO.
trap that ball and wait for a second.
But I didn't have two dangers immediately. Like it wasn't like doo-doo-doo, and then didn't. No, it was a few minutes.
But was it like shaking the whole time?
I don't think so. I don't tilt.
I'm defending my machine.
I think
And I'm
it's too tight.
Look inside. I put the keys. I think are the keys right up there? I think I put them over there. Did I put them over there?
Yes. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look.
The tilt bob might be off center a little bit.
Oh.
Don't tell anyone. But that's just because it's...
I mean, just opening the cabinet, it's shaking like crazy.
Yeah.
It hasn't stopped.
Yeah. That's fine.
No, I think
It's
it's
very
too tight. I think it's too tight. I think it's too tight.
Put it down, it's fine.
No, it's
Put it
fine.
down.
I'm gonna play the game.
You can put it down. You can
No,
change it if you
I'm
want.
not gonna put it down. I'm just gonna be a sore loser about it.
Okay.
It's got, okay. It's like, from the top of the bob, it's like, that's where it is. So it's like a pretty tight tilt. But
I
I
have
think
to have
it's
it
because,
tight.
I know, but I think it's because of like the way this floor is or something. But literally, I open the cabinet, it's
Yeah.
like
And it's also very
constantly moving. It didn't stop the whole time.
It's
like,
also
you,
very,
You need an
what's
earplug
it
for
called?
real. You need an earplug.
I know, but also I need to get better at not tilting so much. Which is why I have it tight in the first place. I need those nudges that are
I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better.
nuanced nudges.
You're right. It just makes you a better player, and I need to suck it up. But
I will put an earplug in there because I feel like a lot of people do that nowadays, and it's not bad to practice on that. Nice 5-weight combo.
yay! I got it.
Heck yeah.
It's the only thing I've gotten. It's like I've been tilting like a motherfucker.
Oh, you're gonna choke on a cookie when she tilts this game.
What? You're gonna choke on a cookie? Don't choke on a cookie.
Don't choke, please.
What kind of cookies? Tell me about these cookies.
Just eat the cookie. Don't choke on it. Don't inhale your cookie. Please eat it. Just chew.
Just eat it! Tell me about these cookies, though. I want to know more. Like, what kind of cookies?
Yeah, I want to know more about the cookie. Oh, oatmeal raisin.
Ooh, that's a good one. Like, okay, oatmeal raisin cookies are interesting because they kind of feel like they're healthy, but they're still cookies.
No, and a lot of people hate them because they're healthy.
They're not. I mean, they're still
not
cookies.
healthy. They're delicious.
They're delicious.
There's
They really
fucking
are delicious.
brown sugar and oats. It's. I can't. I want one now.
Should have opened up
Back
that.
to no more.
I should have opened up the saucer before I got to Total Annihilation.
What are the Lady Gaga cookies? What are those?
What?
What are the Lady Gaga cookies?
What are Lady Gaga cookies? I literally just said exactly what you
I
said,
don't know.
but I was just emphasizing what could Lady Gaga cookies be.
Oh, they're from Oreo? Okay, I've heard about some Oreo cookies that are weird, but I haven't gone to a store in like fucking 8 months.
I don't usually buy Oreo cookies either, so.
I love Oreo cookies.
I mean, they're delicious, don't get me wrong. I just don't usually buy them because then I'll just eat them. That's the thing.
Ball Search 69 says the key is to macerate the raisins in bourbon and vanilla. Did you hear me?
Yes, I did.
Are you excited
I
about
have a
it?
shock face. I have current shock face of like, I want
want your
macerated
cookies.
bourbon raisin cookies right now. Right now. And also, anybody
Bring us
named
your
Mary,
cookies.
can we make you a Garbage Pail Kid called Macerated Mary? Because macerated is a cool word.
It's a good. It is.
Ball Search is a cool word. Cool
Blooming
word for a
raisin.
cool cookie.
Hey, Tess Bishop. How's it going? Please post in Discord, Roger. I want to know these cookies. And if I can buy them online, that would be perfect. I did buy some Girl Scout cookies the other day.
You
again.
did? Did you buy them from?
I'd already got 12 boxes from her, and then I ate all those.
Oh, you bought more.
And I bought more from someone else. I went local this time because I was like, oh, I should support the local.
You gotta spread the love, you know? It's all good. You did what you could.
I did
on
the
the,
pinballs and the locals.
for those that aren't aware, there is somebody, there's a Girl Scout whose dad said they would buy her, well, they buy a pinball machine if
Puppy.
she,
No,
oh,
it's
a
a
puppy.
puppy.
It's a puppy.
Yeah.
It's a pinball person who said
Yes.
that their daughter would get a puppy if they sold a certain amount of Girl Scout cookies, and it was floating around on a lot of our Bells and
The
Chimes
Bells and Chimes,
groups.
And I don't know how many she got, but I think it was 1,000 boxes.
Oh, god damn it.
Everything is better with bourbon. That's correct. It's true. I agree.
It's true. I make slow cooked pulled pork. I do
With bourbon?
Well, so you cook the pork.
Okay.
You do the slow cook for about 7 hours just to
Yeah.
get the pork, and that's mostly just the seasonings and
I just realized I
little
just
vinegar.
slow cooked chicken. Did Nate put it away?
but then 30 minutes before you eat it, you put the sauce in there. And what I usually do for a sauce is I do like a salsa verde and a bourbon. You put a little bit of bourbon in there and you mix it all. Yeah.
It's fine.
You want to play?
No, you only play like 1 or 2 games, really.
Okay.
I played like a really long ass game.
You know what? I'm wearing slippers tonight, and I bet I can moonwalk really well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Look at her, she's gliding
You
across
can't
the room.
see. They can't see. But it's a really good.
She does
moonwalk.
look cool. I just hope you guys can.
One of these days, I'm gonna make a video, a hot nudge video, teaching you guys how to moonwalk because it's very easy.
Hope you're all doing good. Hey, Tess Bishop, we're doing all right. Yeah, it's cold here, but that's okay.
It's not as cold as it was though,
Yeah.
so I am okay with it. And you know what? It's winter time. It should be cold. I like the ebb and flow. You know, I lived in California and I loved San Francisco. I didn't love how expensive it was to live there. I think
I
that's
don't love San Francisco.
It's
I
changed
love-
a lot. I loved it when I first moved there, and I felt really great. But I was ready to leave when I left.
Oakland's my
Oakland, do you like more?
city. I always have. I feel like there was like a rivalry between those two cities, but it might have been made up in my head.
No. It's not a rivalry, but there is kind of this feeling of like if you can't hack San Francisco, you move to Oakland. Is what I
That's
felt.
what the San Francisco's saying.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
I lived in San Francisco,
Right.
and I definitely felt that like when I was looking at apartments, people were like, "Are you looking at Oakland?" I'm like, no, because it was this feeling of like. But for me, the reason why I didn't look at Oakland is because I weighed the options, and I was like, I'm gonna spend as much to live in Oakland and BART into the city every single day for my job as I would on rent in the city.
No.
It was $7 a day. $6 or $7 a day.
You can carpool, casual carpool is $1 one way. It's like $5 a day if you go back on bus. Listen, I know what's up, okay?
I
The problem is you were
was
from
a
San Francisco
snob.
and no one
I was
fucking
a
knew.
snob. I didn't want to live with anybody else. I wanted to live by myself, and it's
Oh, Tess Bishop's
very
in Walnut Creek.
hard.
Nice, Tess. Nice.
Walnut Creek is real nice.
I like yeah.
Yeah, Walnut Creek
It's a
is
beautiful
real nice.
place, yeah.
I was looking in Berkeley before I left, but honestly, it was like I
Hey,
was
CBJ
going to be
fan.
spending, and this is this was back in like 2011, so this is even less expensive than it is now. I was looking at places where it was like studio apartments for like $1,600. I just got to the point where I just couldn't spend that much.
That's a lot. That's
It's a lot.
2011.
Yeah.
I got a 1-bedroom in Oakland in 2014 for $1,400. 1 bedroom, kitchen, bedroom,
I'd be
dining.
I feel like that's real special. I feel like that's
It was
really
awesome.
insane.
And it's not
that
special.
You got that
It was
price.
on a hill. It was gorgeous. Had a view.
I feel like that's a
Had
real
a
special
motherfucking
price.
view. No, it was Oakland. Oakland's the shit. I don't know if it is anymore because I haven't been there. Anyway,
I got a studio apartment in Fisherman's Wharf.
Fisherman's Wharf.
Yeah, they called it North Beach, but it wasn't. It was 2 blocks from the wharf. It was fucking Fisherman's Wharf.
That's terrible.
And it was $1,400 for this studio. And I moved in 2011, and I checked recently. It was like a year ago. It was before COVID, so before more than a year. I say a year ago because I forget. I pretend like last year just didn't happen.
I
So it was
agree.
more like 2 years ago. I checked, and that same studio apartment in the same area was going for $23.50.
Yeah, it's crazy now. And Oakland is crazy now, too. So.
That's what I'm saying. $1,400 for a one-bedroom apartment is bonkers to me.
It was great.
Every one-bedroom, even in Oakland, that I saw was over $2.
Yeah. And then I moved here, and I got a 2-bedroom for $1,400. Anyway,
I had to do that. I had to tilt. You saw that. I had
Okay,
to.
problem with Oakland, San Francisco is that nighttime temps is like 40s. Yeah, it gets cold, but it's...
Yeah. Well, the other issue was I didn't drive in the city
true.
very often, and Oakland, like, you have to really plan out. If you work in the city, you have to plan getting home. You have to plan it. Because the owl bus, like, it was a process.
You can now take a fucking Uber.
Well, yeah, but if you take an Uber every single day, you're gonna spend $10 a
No,
day.
you just take the bus, which is fine.
When I
The
did
bus
the
is
math,
great,
I was like, okay, I
Sick.
can spend $300 extra in rent to live in the city, or I can spend
It's
$300 extra commuting to the city every single day.
But also, everything's more expensive in the city.
It's true. That's true. But if you work in the city, it makes sense to live in the city. Nowadays, like the company that I work for now, that I did work for, was remote. So they actually moved to a place where a lot of the people in Oakland could just work remotely and only come into the city every month or so to do like a meeting, and that would be perfect because then you wouldn't have like the commuting cost. But it's the same in Chicago as well. It's like you have to factor in, okay, the further I live from downtown, if I work in the city, I have to factor in how much that extra is going to cost. It's less than driving and parking and doing all that, but
parking actually isn't that bad. I wish we had known each other because we lived there together.
I know. It's really
weird.
crazy. We did not know each other there
At all.
We would have been friends.
We could have been friends. But we would have argued about what's better in San Francisco.
You could have convinced me because I was convincible. I was looking at Oakland. I just didn't know where. You know, if you don't live in Oakland, it's so big. And I know people that live in Oakland and they've got these really beautiful, like, houses, and like, I'm like, kind of like, wow, this is like, when I was there, I felt like I missed the boat. Like, I should have gotten a place and I should have sat on it. And then, like, if you were there for, like, 10 years and you have this amazing spot.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the same can be said for the Las Vegas. Okay, I missed a lot of chat. Okay,
Sorry,
we're Lecky being way out of west. I couldn't even call it.
But I love bickering.
Oh, where did Lecky? Lecky lived in?
Lecky lived in Oakland?
Okay, maybe I missed
know
some
that.
more things here. There are a lot to do in Oakland. There's some to do. There's actually an Emporium there now.
There is an Emporium. I did play at the Emporium. They had just opened. So the guy that was actually procuring all the games and is like kind of spearheaded opening the Emporium in Oakland was the tech for pinball here in Chicago. At Logan.
At Logan, yeah.
Yeah,
what's his name?
James.
James, yeah. That's cool.
And the Metallica that is on location at Emporium was Game Time Television's
Wow.
Metallica
Look
that
at
James
that.
bought from them when they sold their Metallica to purchase whatever game, because they've gone through like 6 different purchases at this point. Like they bought a TNA, they had a Pirates of the Caribbean, they had all sorts of different games.
Okay, I missed a lot of chat. I don't know if I can read it all, but let's see. Okay, C. Lopez has sleeper apartment downtown Oakland or downtown Portland for $300 a month, which is amazing.
That's insane.
Wait, had no kitchen or bathroom, so that's okay.
All right, Cyclops. Let's not talk about I'm sure I could have lived in the Tenderloin for less. I was also a single woman, and it's just, just like anything else. When you're looking for a place to live, you have to like where you live as well. Like, you have to think about how you're going to get around.
Arthur Pendrake is going to be an attorney? It's not the FX attorney? Okay, I think I'm catching up. Missed the last bus. Cab wouldn't show up.
Oh, I mean,
this was a long time ago.
This
probably.
was before Uber when we lived there, and it was if you live because I was looking at places in the Sunset as well, and that was one of those things where if you called a cab, they just wouldn't show up. The dispatch would say, okay, we'll send somebody out, and then they would just never come.
Mighty Bean, that's right. Chicago has way better trains than the Bay Area. Full stop.
True.
Way better.
True.
BART almost goes nowhere.
BART is kind of a joke.
Buy a
And
house.
very expensive. The
Nobody's
fact
better.
that, like, that it's, like, you know, weirdly, it's, like, prorated depending on where you're coming from. And so it's just, like, you know, they know that everyone's going to take the BART to go to the airport. So it's, like, $16 one way to, like, take the BART from San Francisco Airport into the city.
So BART is weird because it's, like, it charges you based on how far you
Yeah, it's
go.
prorated. It's like how far you started versus how far you go. But for how much you spend on BART and how many people use BART, it should be a way better train.
Well-
It should be like the trains that we would ride on. They were like shit. Like I know they redid them relatively within the last like 20 years. They've redone them, but still, it's like.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
They were gross. They were fucking gross, and they hadn't been redone since like the 80s. And
They
you're just
redo
like,
them now. They did redo
they have redone
them.
them. They got rid of the upholstered chairs,
seats.
which was fucking gross because
It was fine.
It was fine.
It was fine.
Until you sat in one that was wet for no reason.
Yeah.
Because that's just.
There's some gross things that went on.
But I will say that the reason I moved to San Francisco was I was visiting my friend who had moved to Redwood, or he had moved to San Francisco because he got like a teaching job in Redwood City. It was like a, you know, it was a friend from college, and I was like, I'm gonna visit him. I've never lived in California, and I'm like, I just graduated, and I'm kind of in a weird rut, and I'm looking for something new. Maybe I'll just go and visit and see if I like it. And I remember I was on the Muni. I was on the 5. It goes like right straight down McAllister next to City Hall and everything. And I was sitting on the Muni, and I was just like surrounded by just like young people going home from work. And I was like, wow, look at all these people using public transportation. Then I looked outside, and it was the entire experience of sitting on the bus that was packed with young people and looking outside and seeing a trash can with the gate on top of it so you could recycle.
Yeah.
And coming from Grand Rapids, Michigan, which was a city that had horrible public transportation. Everything is all based, and it might be a little bit different now, and it is a pinball town, and it was not a pinball town when I lived there. Pyramid scheme did not exist when I was there. I was coming from a place that you had to drive everywhere. So I was like, wow, like this feels so fresh. Like people are riding the bus and people are recycling their bottles as they're throwing them away on the street, and it just I was like, I want to live here, and I did.
Yeah.
And then I got to a point where I was just like, now I feel trapped because I can't afford to live here.
Yep.
And I felt like I felt resentful of people that could afford to live there, and I didn't want to be that kind of person because I'm not that person. So I'm like, And my family all lived over here, and I was just like, I never get to see my family because it's just so expensive for them to come and visit. And
my family still live over there, and I can't see them.
Yeah.
No, it's sad.
That's sad.
So much.
Oh.
Anyways.
Bummer talk, hey! We should have a little graphic where it's like, bummer talk with Hot Nudge. Bummer talk.
Lack of bladder control. Yes, I have seen multiple men pee in public in San Francisco.
The amount of poop
I've
in
also
San
seen them
Francisco
poop.
is a thing.
I've never seen someone poop outside in the street. Actually, it was in Oakland that I did see them.
I was on Market and 3rd. I was on a lunch break from a corporate job. I was surrounded by corporate dummies going to different lunch things. And there was a guy who was shitting by a tree, and when he was finished, he wiped his ass and then wiped it on the tree. And I was like, that's cool.
Wow. That's so gross.
It was so fucking gross!
So gross.
But, to be fair, the public restrooms in San Francisco is a problem. Like San Francisco has a problem. It is a problem where there are a lot of people. The public restroom issue is an issue there. They have public places to go, but
what does a corporate dummy gig pay? I think
In
that's
San
Mighty
Francisco,
Bean.
6 figures.
That's true, Mighty Bean. Got to move to San Francisco, become a corporate dummy, and then you'll get 6 figures.
For sure.
There you go. Corporate dummy. I don't know where to go to school for that. Corporate dummy. What's
You know exactly what I'm talking about when I say corporate dummy. Let's just say that corporate dummies don't watch Hot Nudge. They're not cool enough to watch us.
Whatever. I guess if they're dummies, you can be corporate and not be a dummy.
Yes, of course. We are
Okay.
all corporate without being dummies.
Okay.
There's a very specific corporate dummy.
There is a specific.
It's like corporate bro. You know?
I guess, but they could watch Hot Nudge, maybe.
No,
She says no.
they won't.
None of you are corporate dummies. I hope you guys know that.
They wouldn't get it. They wouldn't get it.
Slacker saw 2 homeless people smoking crack on the train in Chicago a couple weeks ago.
Well, that's fun.
Thank goodness I was wearing a mask. Yeah, nice. See, masks are helpful. You don't get that secondhand crack smoke anymore.
Secondhand crack smoke. God.
Some corporations have pinball. Mighty Bean. Good point.
It's true.
That's a great point.
A buddy of ours, the Google offices here in Chicago have an Attack on Mars. Or no, they have a Stern Star Wars.
Oh, the Google office.
And I remember a friend of mine, like, a guy that works there, posted a Pindigo score at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. This was before COVID, of course. So it was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon or something. And I was just like, what the fuck? Where are you playing Star Wars like at this time of day? Damn it.
Close call, you're not a dummy. You're not.
No, I'm
You're
not.
not a dummy.
I want to be clear that people that have corporate jobs are not corporate dummies. There is a very specific subset of corporate dummies. Corporate dummies are the type of people that only their life consists of just their job and boring things. Like really boring things. Like really boring things. Those are corporate dummies. They wouldn't want to watch a pinball stream because pinball is too interesting.
It doesn't make them money.
Right.
First of all.
You play. I'm playing like shit.
Yeah. Okay, there was something. Oh, Bummer Talk brought to you by corporate dummies. I love that.
I love that. Consultants at Deloitte. Yes! C-Cops gets it. You guys know what I'm talking about with corporate dummies. Like, there's just... Like, you know how there's like a... Basic is sort of another word for it. Just like...
But basic, like,
it's
dudes.
fine, innocuous. Like, it's not harmful unless they are in packs. Because if they're in packs, then they can be kind of harmful. They, like, feed on each other's masculinity and misogyny. But you guys know what I'm talking about with corporate dummies. Market and First. Just go to San Francisco, walk down Market and First on a normal non-COVID day at like 11:45 in the afternoon, and you will just be surrounded by corporate dummies, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Izzy Pinball is rating! Hey, Izzy Pinball!
Hey!
Welcome! Hey, welcome to Hot Nudge. Thanks, you guys. Izzy, what were you guys playing tonight? CBJ fan played 12 games of pinball for League. Felt like the Clint Eastwood movie, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Oh, I've been there. CBJ, I've been there. Oh, goodness. I remember distinctly, like, hyping myself up for a tournament. Like, I've been playing really good. I'm ready for this. And then just, so bad.
Nope.
And you just have to go through those horrible experiences to get to realize that you'll live through it. It's like your first breakup. You know, you're gonna get a first breakup. You're gonna live through it. It's gonna totally suck, and there's really no way to make it not suck. But you have to go through it. Hey, Izzy, you're from SF. We were just talking about San Francisco. Jersey Jack. Ooh, Pirates.
Darn it.
Izzy was playing Pirates of the Caribbean Jersey Jack.
Ooh, that's such a good game. I want to play that. It's so hard to get now, though.
You went. Okay, so maybe if COVID wasn't a thing, which of course it is, Jersey Jack being in Chicago now, I feel like I'm hoping that means that there's going to be more Jersey Jacks to play around here. Although I just feel like Jersey Jacks, they're just, you don't see them as often on routes.
I saved it though, you guys.
Like, because they're so expensive, it's hard for an operator to purchase one. Not that they're not worth it, they're absolutely worth it. It's just like, I mean, Pirates are now going for crazy prices. Have you seen the aftermarket prices for Pirates recently? They're like, it's like 15 to 20K. People are listing their Pirates. I can't imagine like somebody like Gavin to grab one of those and be like, yeah, sure, I'm gonna throw this in a bar for drunk people to be dicks to.
Yeah, there's no way.
So it's kind of a home machine kind of deal. So you just have to know somebody who has one to play it. JJP or more maintenance, yeah. I could see that too. They've got a lot of moving parts. C-Clocks, no COVID's fake. Yeah, they're going around 20. Yeah. And I mean, if I had one, I'd be tempted. I mean, think about it. Like, God, how many fucking pinball machines can you buy with 20 grand? It's a lot.
Yes.
It's a lot.
It's true.
We
You
need
have space for one, and then you're like, which one do I get?
right. There's one in Chicago listed for over 17. Hook listed. Hook. That hook has been listed for $2,300 for hook.
What do they think they have?
It's funny. Sometimes people, you know, I feel like there's lots of subsets of people that list their games for sale. Sometimes it's somebody that feels like they're being opportunistic. They see that pinball machines are going for a lot of money, so they post a Zizzle for $2,000, and you're like, no, that's not how it works. Then there's others that are like,
Oh, shit.
they don't want to sell it, but they've been like sort of told that they have to, or like maybe they're a little short on cash and they just really don't necessarily want to sell their game, so they'll list crazy prices. There was like a Nip It here in Chicago listed for like $2,500 or something, and I'm like, Nip It? Really? You're gonna try and list an EM? That's fun. But is it all that special for, like, no, come on.
I have to pee. I'm gonna
Hey, New Mexico! Hello. Should I play a game while she pees? So you guys have pinball? You'd sell one in Heartbeat or trade it? Yeah. I mean, it's tempting. I feel like if tomorrow, okay, because I got, it just depends on how much you love the game. Because there is also like a pride in that, you know? Like, I mean, the game that we're playing right now is worth a lot of money, and there's a pride in like, well, but I love it so much, and now it's worth this much more. I got that when I was like, I dabbled in reselling furniture, and I would love to like buy things where I'm just like, I bought this for $150 and it's worth $1,200, and if I ever get into trouble, or if I ever have an issue where I just need money fast, I can sell this so fast. Like, I can sell it for so much more money than I bought it for. And then there's like that weird mental thing where you're just like, yeah, I bought it for cheap and it's worth so much more. But there is something like, if tomorrow I woke up and Earthshaker was suddenly miraculously going for $10,000, I would sell mine. Sorry, Earthshaker, I'm glad she's not in the room. I'd sell her because I can get a lot of other machines. I mean, this is factoring in that maybe whatever makes Earthshaker 10 grand doesn't make all other games 10 grand, but it's hard to pass up. I get it. I get it. A game because I wasn't sure how long it would take, and
I'm sorry.
wanted
Earthshaker for 10K?
no, I said if tomorrow I woke up, if Earthshaker was 10 grand,
You would
I would
sell it?
sell mine. absolutely. If tomorrow for some reason Earthshaker became $10,000, sure.
But then you wouldn't have your baby.
She is my baby. But this is only factoring in whatever made Earthshaker 10 grand doesn't make all other pinball machines 10 grand. Like, if Earthshaker is 10 grand and everything else is a normal price, hell yeah, I would sell it, because then I could get two, maybe even 3 pinball machines for one.
Okay.
She is my baby, though. She was my first pinball. Don't make me feel guilty. It's not like selling my baby.
It's okay.
I'm not selling
You're
my
not doing
child.
it. But there's something crazy happening. David Pizon says, my Adams family was stolen.
How did somebody steal a pinball machine?
I don't
Tell
know.
me.
And the insurance company offered them $5,000.
No.
That's effed.
Not enough.
This is some effed up shit, man. That's
bullshit.
How did they steal a machine? First of all, how did they steal a machine?
How did they
Second of all,
steal a pinball
fuck
machine?
knows that insurance company. That's crazy.
Like,
That's crazy.
there are so many resources for pricing pinball that could counteract that
Absolutely.
assessment.
Like one of the most.
But
Yeah.
I want to know how
Maybe-
somebody steals a pinball machine.
I do too.
Because that's one of the things that, like, I have never, if I'm not home, you hide your electronics and, like, do all that kind of stuff. I've never worried about somebody coming to my house and stealing my pinball machines.
Yes.
Because you'd have to be a fucking crazy person.
Oh my god.
To want
Broke
that.
into their garage, stole my Flight 2000, Adams, Incredible Hulk, and the moving dolly. Holy crap.
That is nuts.
That's nuts
Have
and
you-
awful. I'm so sorry.
How long, when was this? Like, because I feel like something like that, they were looking for value and you could probably easily, not
I feel
easily.
like it's an inside job, man.
Yeah, I feel like somebody would listen on a, it's
like
such a
Pinside
small
guy
community
was
that
like-
somebody posted it somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, all of a sudden, this guy has 4 new pinball machines.
Like, what? That's crazy.
You'd have to know that it
In
was
November?
worth something. You'd have to know that it was worth something.
We wanna investigate. We're gonna be your detectives. It's crazy. That really sucks. I'm so sorry. Oh god, I
if
can't
you
believe
were
insurance.
willing, if you were willing to put it in the Discord of where you're located, I would be all over the fucking forums looking for somebody that suddenly came into games or trying to sell games. Because I just feel like
Yeah.
it has to be like somebody, if they have already sold any of those games, somebody in the pinball
Also,
community
they
owns
would,
one.
If they, well, first of all, they would have to know how to like transport it. If they don't, they could fuck up the game.
Right.
Did they fuck up the game and then are like, oh, whatever, and then just throw it away? Like, who are these people? Do they know
I just
what
feel
they
like
have?
it has to be in.
Oh,
It has to
This
be
is stressful.
somebody that's in the pinball community that would either A, know that those games are worth money.
hot nudge, private eyes. Who done it for reals?
Who done it for reals?
Very good,
Hot
Liberator.
Nudge is watching you. We know your every move. Hot Nudge, we're watching you. Hot Nudge.
We're watching you,
watching you, watching you, watching you, watching you.
They stole the head to my fireball, but left the cabinet so they don't know pinball. Yep. Wow. David, I'm so sorry this happened to you. I feel
is
that's insane.
horrible.
This is very bad.
How just devastating.
Applause. Thank you, CPJ. I
Devastating.
made us supposed to hear.
Absolutely devastating.
Tilt Tech. Left a tornado fuse table out of the back door of the bar? Oh my god. Moonbot said funny. Well, we definitely have something in common, digging through the rubble. We both love me.
Oh yeah, Moobot says.
Moonbot says that.
Moobot is really.
They're full of themselves.
Moobot's creepy. Let's just say that Moobot is creepy.
Yeah, it's
Oh, come on. It's my strobe multi-bus
So
sucks.
crazy that happened to you, and I can't.
I just
Fathom
can't.
it,
I just never thought. Like, I've thought about it because I've talked about how I like curtains in my house, but my back room, I
Yeah.
will open the curtains for the plants sometimes,
Sure.
you know? And I don't wake up early enough to open them in the morning, so I tend to leave them open sometimes in an area in which
Well,
is...
I had my attack when I got broken into.
But see, that's the thing. That's why I'm curious. Like, somebody had to have known, and to go through the effort of how heavy and a pain in the ass these
Yeah.
games are. They had to have
They had
known
to
that
have
there was a
known.
market for it.
But they took the head of the fireball and not the cap. That's crazy talk. Why would they do that? God.
Or maybe they didn't know.
Last week
Maybe they
they
didn't
broke
know
into
shit, and they were just like, they got weirdly lucky on what they stole, and they just like went through all this effort.
Yeah, they drove them out on the lakes. That's true. Yep. I sang the Pointer Sisters song for weeks after watching you a few months ago, Izzy. Oh, that's great. I don't know which
Pointer
Pointer
Sisters?
Sisters song. Well, I don't know which one.
There's lots of good ones.
Is the
Do 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 do.
That's
How we talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Is that Pointer Sisters?
I don't know. I don't know
Would
what.
you take me to? Is Funky Town Pointer Sisters?
No.
Oh, what else is Pointer Sisters?
Looking for some hot nuts.
Oh yeah.
No,
Looking for
was
some
that it?
hot nuts, baby, this evening. I want some hot nuts, baby, tonight. Okay, you play. I stole your
Okay.
play time. Oh, and actually, I have to go to the bathroom now.
Oh,
so
perfect.
You play.
I'll play.
Oh, I will
We're
leave.
so dorky.
Here we are.
Into the Marquee broadcast.
Okay.
It is being presented by Live Gossip from Mars. We got a chance to eliminate.
You gotta slap it a little and lose its momentum. Actually, that's not really the case. The thing is that I know that this sling is weak. This needs to be repaired. The stopper's broken on it. So it's not fully working. I guess I could fucking fix it. I don't know. I mean, we did fix the Jurassic Park Jurassic Park stopper on live Twitch TV, so I could do it probably. Well, that was different though because we were at Dead Flip and he has a bunch of like games that we could just steal a stopper from. And he needed to buy a part, which I haven't done. So. I know this sling is weak. Does Rebecca know? Someone should tell her in the chat.
Missiles on standby.
Oh! Why do I keep trying to backhand that shot? I've done it before. Okay, I just need to stop trying. Okay. Forward hand. Front hand.
Multi-ball!
I don't know. Okay. Okay. gonna try and get it again.
Super jackpot! You only need to destroy the pins if they can't fence them. I mean, I would say, David, that if they if they just searched Addams Family pinball value on the internet, they would find out that it was worth something. My thought is, if you stole something like that and you were trying to get value out of it, it might actually be owned by somebody already within your area, not knowing that they bought a stolen machine. I just wish there was a way to know that it was yours. Like if there was some sort of identifying mark or something. Maybe we should all of us pinball owners, like what if we made a trend of like adding some sort of secret, non-damaging element to our game?
There's a serial number like database thing that they have for certain games, like
something like that, or just like having a note or putting something inside the cabinet that nobody would know.
Anna was here.
So that you could like I mean, I don't know if that would even help, but like identify a machine some way. I don't know. And then have like a database, like I know Facebook has like a couple of groups here in Chicago because it's a huge problem of like stolen bikes. So that people are like, hey, keep a lookout for this particular bike that was stolen from me. And so if somebody buys a bike, they're like, hey, I was able to buy your bike from this guy or something. So you can be like, hey, keep on the lookout for an Addams Family that was stolen, and it's got this note in it, or it's got this element that's special to it. Write your name inside the cover of the user manual, like your yearbook. Well, you could throw a user manual away. I feel like it would have to be like, there's a fluorescent sticker underneath the solenoid of the left flipper. Something that wouldn't damage the game, that wouldn't really like signify anything to anybody else. But if your game was stolen, but again, I just still can't imagine somebody stealing a fucking pinball machine.
It's
That's
crazy.
So mind-boggling to me.
I hate it
That's
so
crazy.
much.
I hate it. I hate it so much, and it wasn't just one; it was many.
Oh, it's so frustrating.
Stolen pin
So-
alert, Calvin.
so sorry.
David. Gosh,
David!
I'm so sorry. Summoning spell written in blood. Yes, Dragor. Exactly. You cut your finger and you draw a pentagram on the bottom of your cabinet. Engrave your name in it. Well, the key is non-destructive, Jaden. So if you're going to carve your name in the pinball machine, just make sure it's on the inside of the cabinet somewhere. Ball search, leave some of your DNA in the cabinet. We leave our DNA in cabinets all the time. When was the last time you fixed a pinball machine and you didn't cut yourself? DNA on a pinball machine is not as gross as you think it was, Arthur. I mean, as long as
Could be gross.
It could be gross. Absolutely. There's your detective show. You hunt down pin thieves. Ooh. And then there's one episode finding David's pinball machines. Ooh, put an Ocean's 11 team for pinball heists. Yeah.
Wait,
seriously.
no, we don't want to steal it
No.
for pinball. That's what
It's more like putting together a heist and then catching someone and then being like, just kidding, we don't do that, we caught you. Like a sting. Pinball sting.
Why'd I do that?
I'm pissed about it too, Moody. I never would have thought that somebody would have taken it.
Okay.
It's just,
God.
it just takes either a person in the industry or just a really shitty
Dragon. That was bad.
person to think that they could get money from it and just the effort. Like, I love pinball machines and I hate fucking moving them, so I can't imagine somebody that doesn't like pinball wanting to move games. And then you're like, I'm gonna store these somewhere until I sell them? What? Are you crazy?
Like, who are these people?
We need to have, like, do we need to have, like, weird, like, pinball posses where it's just like, oh, all of us in this area of Chicago know all the pinball owners, and if there's anybody that is outside of this, they have to be initiated, or else miss. Where'd you get your games? Where'd you get your games? Where'd you get your games, man?
I don't.
Arthur, David had a few pinball machines stolen from his garage, including an Addams Family, a Fireball cabinet, but not the head.
What was the other one?
Let's see. I really like that. They broke into 18 garages in the same complex, so that just would make me so mad.
That's crazy. God!
So crazy.
So angry about it. Just think.
They stole David's Flight 2000, his Addams
the Flight
Family,
2000,
his
that's
Incredible
right.
Hulk, and the moving dolly, as well as the cabinet to
A moving dolly.
a Fireball, but not the head.
I guess that's what they used.
Yeah, they used the dolly. They used your dolly. Okay, so if there's a lesson to be learned, sorry, David, not that this is
It's
anything
not
your
your
fault.
fault.
We're
You're
definitely
not
not victim
blaming
blaming.
here. It's a.
But don't leave your dolly with your pinball machines.
That's where it goes.
No, you gotta put it somewhere else.
Where?
Put it in a locked cabinet where it's too hard. It's too hard. Or get a bike lock and like create weird loops. Yeah, the dolly is offensive. It's just ultimate. He called around NorCal and reached out to Pinball Pirate. His wife had already heard and was already on the lookout. See, I mean, we are a tight community. We're a tight community, so I feel like there is a possibility that maybe this guy, you might not get your pinball machines back, David, but maybe we can track down this fucking jerk that did this.
Okay. I'm just pooping everywhere.
In 1992, a crack pinball commando crew was sent to prison for a crime they didn't commit. Was it cracking the Candy 2000? Is that what it was called?
Huh?
The security system of Safecracker?
Oh, is that what was it called? Candy?
I made a joke. It was like the Candy 2000, I think.
Might have
Is that
been.
right?
Oh, because it was like a weird girl thing.
Yeah. It felt nice that the pinball community swarmed around to spread the word. I mean, that's the thing, like, it's a pretty small group of people, like, for, you know, I talk about it a lot, like, when you just look at, like, pinball community on Twitch, like, the large Twitch community on pinball, you know, you're looking at the top, if you look at the top streamers on pinball on Twitch, you got Deadfoot that has an average of at least 150, maybe 200 people on his stream. Then you've got some other really big ones like I Pinball and Mystery Pinball Tutor, and you know, that get on average 50 to 100. Like, when you compare it, I think Deadflip might be the one that has the most average viewers on a regular basis, and if you compare that to the top of Twitch, 100 people is nothing compared to Ninja's, you know, million people that show up to watch his stream. Every single one of those people are so invested in the community. Like, I just feel like it's like, for all the slings and arrows and barbs that we have, we also are a pretty tight-knit group. And I can't imagine that it would get away, that we wouldn't be able to find it. Or we wouldn't be able to find the person that bought it, you know, and figure out a way to, like, crowdsource extra funds so the person that maybe bought your stolen pinball machine could get a new pinball machine and you could get yours back. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like that's the kind of community we have. Like, if you found your Addams somewhere, you could maybe find the guy that bought it and then, or the person that bought it, and then figure out a way to get them a machine and you get your machine back. Like, I don't know. Dead Flip is elite for sure. IE and Loss are pretty up there. I think the last time we talked about IE Pinball, he wasn't quite. I think Dead Flip might be the only Twitch partner, but IE is like right on the cusp. Oh, and Buffalo. IE and Buffalo are both Twitch partners, so that means that they have an average of at least 75 viewers. Buffalo and Dead Flip. IE is on the cusp of that, and he's not quite a partner, but he gets close to 75 on average, so he's like just barely there.
Yay!
Yeah.
I did it.
You prefer Cozy, you and Prime Pinball. Oh, thanks, Arthur. And Andy. Oh, nice. Pinball Pirate and his wife shared info about some stolen machines in Oakland, too. When you watch those huge... Yeah, Seacox, I totally agree. When you watch huge streamers and their chat moves at a speed of sound, I don't even know how those mods do it. Like, I tuned into a chat one time that had 30,000 views. It was like a just chatting, and the chat was so fast. And there were mods deleting things. Like, somebody would say something stupid, and the mods would delete them. And I'm just like, how do you even, like, the chat is so fast that I can't even see it. Like, what? How did they go in there and delete? Crazy. Yeah, Dead Flip is definitely a huge, he's huge on Twitch. And he has certainly become a Twitch ambassador, and he was instrumental in getting the pinball category for Twitch streaming, so that's definitely a plus. Hey guys, thank you so much for the subs! Jay Pavlov and Jay David, thanks for the subs. You guys are so sweet. Love it. Look at David got his pinball machine stolen and he's still throwing subs our way. Appreciate it.
Very nice.
I would also, you know, I don't know what we can do all the way in Chicago, but just talking about the fact that your machines were stolen, if we could do anything to get people to be aware that some jerks are that brazen to pull that shit, I don't know.
But 2000 is a fucking wide body.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Like, those things are heavy. They used that dolly. They stole your dolly.
They took that
and used
dolly.
it.
Yep.
Crazy. Oh, hey, Jimmy Jam.
Hey, Jimmy Jam.
How you doing? Sorry, if you've been on a while, I just noticed that you showed up. We love you. Welcome. How you doing? There's hot machines out there. Beware! You been busy? Did you hear back from the job? I know you applied for a job. You were excited about it. Don't be discouraged if you have not. It is very tough out there right now. It's insane.
It's also tough always. So
It's tough always.
fucking getting a job is very hard.
It's one of the hardest things because you have to like really sell yourself. It's really uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
And like trying to like prove that you can do something is just, I hate it. There's another thing, played Among Us. Oh! You've not heard back. A week
I
is,
haven't played that yet.
don't lose courage. A week is nothing. But also know that you're worth it. And if it's not right, you'll find the right spot. And they will find you and they will love you.
Is that all three? No, I
There's
haven't.
another thing going around much more right now where people sell machines which may or may not exist. I've noticed this second place.
Oh, I did see that on Facebook.
There is a lot of fake pinball posts of people like literally setting up really elaborate like game show guru or like game room gurus websites of pinball machines that they don't actually have, and they scam people. Don't get scammed, guys. Cash on the glass, baby. Cash on the glass. Check your peeps. If somebody's selling a game and they're not really sure about it, you know, bring a friend. Go look at the machine before you buy it. If you have to put in a deposit, make it a PayPal non-friends and family deposit where you can actually there's an extra fee. If the person balks at the fee, tell them you will pay the fee. It's no problem. You'll throw it into the thing, and if they still balk, they're trying to fuck you over. Any reputable seller will want you to feel comfortable in giving them stuff. So don't pay via Venmo. Don't Zelle it because you got nothing there. You got to have some sort of payment option where you have some backing. And there's nothing that's perfect. I know a vintage vendor here in Chicago. She was in person. She was selling in a booth, and somebody used PayPal through her booth, bought a dress, went home, and then claimed she never received the dress even though it was in person. And because the person didn't know enough to take a picture of her with her dress when she walked away with
That's
PayPal.
so fucked up.
It was fucked.
They
She
always-
was like,
they always side with the
I
consumer.
never thought of that. I would have never thought that an in-person sale would eventually result in somebody saying they didn't receive it. And she's like, well, I don't have any proof that she received it because there's not a tracking address. Like, she bought it in person. So, there's a lot of people. Tough times, guys. Like, and I will say,
True.
like, you know, not to excuse shitty people doing shitty things, but when things get really tough, people do really stupid and really horrible things. And it sucks.
People
You gotta be
desperate.
sad and mad and vigilant about it. You gotta look out for each other.
Extra ball.
Those are the scammers you need to say. I mean, digging through, so a lot of the pinball, at least in the pinball community, a lot of the pinball groups are pretty active about posting when they think somebody's a scam. And there's a lot of resources. I just say, like, you know, if you're looking for a pinball machine, if it seems too good to be true,
Okay. I lost a
it
ball.
might be. You know, that's one of the things where
Oh.
if somebody's selling an
So
Attack
there.
from Mars for $3,000, there's clearly something afoot. Does the game exist? Have you seen the game in person? There's times where, you know, even asking somebody for a picture of the
I'm
game,
gonna cheat for a
they
bit.
will straight up Photoshop what you ask them for. So like, oh, can you take a picture of the game with my name on it? And they'll Photoshop a post-it note with your name on it on a game that they don't have.
I feel guilty when I
Found
freaking. Okay, I didn't do it. It's too guilty.
MGC? I would love to go to MGC if MGC happens.
If MGC
I will
happens,
be
like,
there.
yeah.
Absolutely.
And if we
MGC
ever-
is a big thing for a lot of the Chicago leagues. We go there.
If I have my vaccine,
If you've been vaccinated and it's happening, we'll definitely be there because MGC is a great show.
Very fun.
Super fun. Jacob, you made a affiliate! Nice! Whoa! That's awesome! So great. Do you guys make all your emotes?
nice. I just heard what she said. I parse things slowly.
Say anything because Anna, we can't talk about it.
She's fucking talking shit.
talking shit about her.
Why?
Oh, well.
It's because I can't hit a shot? I
Yes.
can't hit a shot, right?
Yes. Oh, New Mexico made affiliate. That's awesome. I was gonna say, Jacob, when do you stream? I've never seen your stream. But I will definitely give New Mexico a follow if I don't already follow them. By the way, I tend to, when I'm on Twitch, I tend to be on my personal Twitch, which is Hot Links Hins. And then when Anna goes on Twitch, she does have a personal Twitch, but she a lot of times goes on as Hot Edge. So I'm actually going to pop on Twitch right now and just give New Mexico Pinball a follow if I don't already. I like to pop on
Shit.
Twitch and just follow a lot of the pinball channels because it's just nice to have new stuff. There's just new people all the time. It's so great. Oh yeah, so I already follow New Mexico. That's awesome.
Something's broken.
What's broken?
It's a fucking lock thing.
What? Is your diverter broken?
It might be broken.
God damn it. Oh yeah, Pinboard Wall Club! I love that's right! I just could not raid you guys with that awesome Walmart Mall Cop pun with Pinboard! I loved it!
Yep.
I couldn't
Yeah, Pinbar.
Like, we're just like Pinbar ball pop. No, there's no way that we cannot rate them right now. We have to. Amazing.
Diverter.
And if you are a new streamer and you don't think your stream titles mean anything, it's not true. Because some of us like puns. We love them pinball puns.
Okay. I think it might be it might be back to normal.
Is it back? Is it ready? Cyclops, speaking of cheeseburgers, I had a dream last night that I was eating a really bad really bad hamburger. Like, that's the only thing I remember of the dream is I was eating a hamburger. It was like one of those it was like a hamburger you would get at like a high school cafeteria. Like it had nothing on it. It was super plain. It was overcooked. And it was gross, and it was a nightmare.
Can you guys see it?
A bad hamburger is bad. Where is it stuck?
Behind the gate.
Wait, just wait. It'll find
it. Already did it.
No, put it again.
Okay.
But eventually lose it, and then you might lose it down the center.
Okay, I got it.
Yes.
Everything's cool. Everything's cool.
We're not going to talk about the game in progress because
Nope,
she will stop
everything's
playing well.
not cool.
Okay. Yes. Everyone was saying how great your game was,
Oh, cool.
and you were doing a really great job.
That's why you were.
I was just
That's what you were
whispering. I was whispering to people about let's not talk about it. I agree, but let's not talk about it because then she'll get self-conscious and not play as well.
Well, that didn't help, but that didn't matter anyway. So.
Oh my god.
One instance, your high school actually had pink exposed in the burgers. That's fucking gross.
Dude, what? Well, so okay, I had a nightmare last night where I was like in a conversation with somebody. I was eating a hamburger, and it was a horrible hamburger. It was like not quite warm and overcooked, and it had nothing on it, and I was eating it, and I was just like, why am I eating this? This is horrible. And I when I woke up, I was just like, it was like getting like a hamburger in a high school cafeteria.
Ugh.
Not.
What are those even made of? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
And lunch ladies, we're not trying to give you shit.
Oh no, it's not lunch.
And if you had a good cafeteria when you're in high school, that's great. I just know that there's like a specific type. It was like it's like reheated in a microwave.
It's a spicy
kind of thing. It's
such
not
a
good.
weird.
It's not.
I
good.
remember that.
And it had nothing on it. It was like no sauce or anything.
Yeah, no, it's dry.
And I was just like, this is horrible. Why am I eating this hamburger? And then I woke up and I was like, what a fucking nightmare! Fucking horrible hamburger.
Well, that's not that bad of a nightmare, but okay.
I mean, at the time, yeah, exactly. It wasn't like, all right, good game.
Shall we?
Great game.
We
We should probably wait. It's like 11.
Okay.
It's almost midnight. You
Okay,
got to
yeah.
work
I
tomorrow.
gotta
We've
work
been
tomorrow.
streaming for about 2.5 hours, so we
Okay.
should probably move the train
Move
to
the
the
train to
next
the-
track.
see.
So let's take a peek. But hey, guys, so this Sunday we are going to be doing a
Yes,
Valentine's Day thing.
Valentine's Day stream.
We are doing My Bloody Valentine, and we're going to be playing some Walking Dead with our lovely Hot Nudge VIP, JV.
Jackpot Jane.
Jackpot Jane! We're going to call her Jackpot Jane for the rest of the
Ever.
universe. And you know what? We're going to say Jackpot Jane to her in person, and she's going to be like, oh, she's going to get a little red and be like, you
We gotta make her a
guys.
shirt or something.
Yeah.
Anyway,
She's going to be very honored and also sort of embarrassed, and that's the perfect kind of thing, because she just makes a cute little face, and we love Jane so much. So we're gonna do that. It's gonna be Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day, because it's gonna be
Yeah.
ladies playing some
it
thick and
will be,
candy.
I guess so. Yep.
But let's see. Let's take a peek. What
Got
do
some
we got
people
going?
here.
Laser
Meanwhile,
is up. Of
Laser's
course
up,
he
of
is. He's
course.
playing The Hobbit. I haven't seen him play The Hobbit before. That's pretty cool.
We got.
Mr. Scoot, Mario Brothers, and Street Fighter pin, but I don't see any pinball.
Okay.
Flash Gordon.
Flash Gordon.
Ooh, oh, and he's jamming too. He's jamming to it. He's going like this. I'm looking at the previews of all the stuff that we can raid right now, guys. Well, hey, I kind of feel like maybe we should head over to Geelnoslin for some Flash Gordon. What a classic fucking game. Arthur Pendragon, so Laserlos is currently playing Hobbit right now.
Yes.
And Laser is always a good option
Laser
to
is
go
always
to.
a great option.
We definitely rate Laser lots. I like to spread the love a little bit, though. I like to go to new streamers sometimes.
we'll
you
go
can
to-
never go wrong with Laser Los.
No.
And if
Highly recommend.
Gene if Geel is not your kind of thing, please stick on Twitch and
Go to Laser.
check out some other
We don't know who
streamers.
we're rating right now.
We're gonna raid Geel No Slin, who's playing Flash Gordon, the new playfield. He's probably a nerd just like us. And Gordon, you just got here. We're just about to raid. Jeez.
You're too late, man.
You're
You
too late.
Stay up too late.
Oh, it's too late, baby. Now it's too late. Oh, you missed the hot nut stream.
Just kidding. We love you.
He just got out of VR. You sound like a drug addict.
Just kidding.
No.
Thanks for popping in and saying hi, Goran.
No, VR is the best. Everyone should
He
get
says
it.
I am the worst, and she says VR is the best. So let's cancel each other out. But we're gonna go to Geel. I don't know how to say it. It's like
Geelson.
Geelson. Geelson.
Geelson. Do you want me to spell it for you?
No, I got it.
Okay.
We're gonna head over there. He's playing Flash Gordon, which is a classic.
Classic.
Brutal
Very brutal.
game. Super brutal.
A lot of fun.
and Flash. It's gonna be great. Hopefully he's super fun, but hey, I hope you guys call them Geel or Neil. Yeah, Geel Neil.
Geel
Neil
Geel
Juice. Thanks, poor little. That's perfect. You've seen Geel around. He'll stick around for a few. Hopefully you guys have a good time. If not, hey, no bigs. But follow
Laser
new
Los is on, of
pinballers.
course.
Give them that appreciation. Encourage them to continue to play if you like their channel. And we're going to head over now. But hey, we'll see you guys on Sunday. And we're going to give you all the love
We're
and
gonna do
blood
some
of Walking
Valentines.
Dead with some Galentines.
Some bloody Valentines.
And if you don't have a date, you have a date with Hot Nudge. And if
That's
you
right.
do have a date, bring your date
To Hot
Nudge because it's going to be great.
They'll love it.
And we love you. Thanks, guys. Thanks for all the love tonight and the subs and all that stuff. We'll see you later. Bye. Thanks for the bit slacker. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, 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 bye.
I don't know what song that is.
I don't know. I don't know if it's even on. They might still hear us right now. Maybe
They
not.
probably do. They probably, especially second place Andy.
Second place hears everything. He knows all.
He's the one that clips us.
When we're done, when we say something dumb.